All praises. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. Shalom. Welcome. I was waiting on this book. It's just came in. Still well plastified. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. This is the 100 Years War. The English and France, 1337, 1453. Thank you. This is when we were ruling Europe. Our people were ruling over there. That's when we had the Gentiles, the so-called Edomites, under our rule. They were our slaves, and we start warring tribes versus tribe. Okay, the so-called Englishmen, Scottishmen. There was 116 years old. The war started, and during the period, that's when it took us 116 years for the Mossad to put us down. Okay, we were flourish doing before somewhere around that 900 BC. Well, I don't really like those. I'm not gonna use this, but during the Middle Ages, we were flourish, and as you can see, when they came in and when 1453, when the war ended, in 1459, 40 years later, the Gentiles took over. In 1492, Christopher Columbus came here to take down the northern tribe. Okay, so that's the book. If you wish to get it, you may get it. Read it through the Holy Spirit. Okay, so we got quite a few books here. With oh, I shouldn't throw this thing in there. We have a few books uh, with us here. Uh, yeah, beloved, we are going to go through the monthly report and report it what the Most High did. We do this every single month. Started in March though. We've been doing this for 5 months. So it's gonna be like 6 months we've been doing this. This month will be six. No, September will be 6 months. So we've been doing this for a while. So this help us to keep our focus on the Most High. Help us remember the good things that He did to us. This is our quote unquote a holiday for us. Okay, our holy days when you sit down, you remember what the Most High did for you. You talk about it. We over here, we talk about every single things that the Most High did for us and the things that He continue doing for the nation. We are going to give the little moment for the other brethren to get here. In the meantime, we'll ask you to click the like button so that thing can go up or something like that, YouTube algorithm. And after that, we are going to begin. Now, I haven't read the reports yet. It shouldn't be that really long because we spent a lot of time making. Oh boy, it is quite long. We spent we spent we spent a week studying. Okay, tomorrow we will have call in, and then Monday, Tuesday, during the weekdays we'll probably have some videos or we will study certain books. All right. Uh, let me see. Hmm, Well, that's what's gonna happen. Now, beloved, today is the 2nd of October 2021. We got somewhere around 90 days to go. Is that what that is? We got 90 days, right? Everything blessed, brother. Everything blessed. Bless up, bless up. We got 90 days until this year, according to the Gentiles calendar, to be ended, right? I think so. Less than 100 days. We got less than 100 days. The Most High is moving, and those people, the beloved brother Big Judah uploaded a video. I was laughing at that guy trying to tell people now, like, we need to stand up to tyranny. It's amazing how now you people want to now you people want to stand up to tyranny, because tyranny is on your rise and your ass now. So now you guys want to fight. Now you guys want to we need to stand up, fight agenda 2021, 2030. Now still, now you're lying. And you knew your so-called fellow men, they have nothing to do with this. They will never mess up the blessing. This is the work of the Heavenly Father. You see, you church people made it seems that you so-called religious people make it seems that the children of the Mosai will be destroyed when you got here in our land, 1492. Even here, when we had you in captivity, when we were ruling over you, you destroy us from the third part, and then you come here in the fourth part, you destroy us. And then after all those destruction, after all that you've done, and then you're gonna utter your mouth and then get into heaven and rule there too. You're going to rule there too in the heaven. You're gonna go to heaven. You're gonna get the heaven. There is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven heaven. There is all these levels of heaven. Somehow you're gonna be at the top, right next to your Jesus, now right next to your God. And then we're gonna be in I don't know, lower heaven. You think like this thing was going to last forever? It make you feel a little better to go to sleep and saying, Jesus got me. In the blood of Jesus, I'll be safe. You think your lips, your word is as powerful as the word of the Most High. You see, we read our books, we know what you did. You take precious things out of them. You put things next to each other and make it seems like it says that, but it doesn't. I've seen this very well in this book that we're reading now. How you take things out and make you took a conversation of a father and a daughter were having. You make it sound like something else. The original, what they were saying, you take all of them out. You give us a bunch of garbage. The author of this book is Desmond Seward. Desmond Seward, The 100 Years' War, the English and France, 1337, 1453. We started to decline in 1300 to 1353. The war took 116 years. After that, 40 years later, and then they came into our land, and then they destroy our people. So yeah, our people, man, we effed up. We effed up. We did a lot. So just new book just came in, and then it will happen. So now you see a lot of people out there, they start realizing this thing is boy, this is not what they told me. You see, you guys love patriotism, you love the government, you love law enforcement, you love the police, you love backing them up until they come upon your loin, until they come and tell you, hey man, you gotta take this job if you want to work here. And then you're like, oh well, this violated this, did all of a sudden you are very proficient in the law now. All of a sudden You are fighting for your constitutional right. Is that what that is? Constitutional right, or whatever the hell that is. You see, we've been telling you this. We told you, first of all, you people are not in control. The same thing that happened to us, if you don't repent, it will happen to you. We went under all those things. You as a, well, you can bear record. You as a record, we went onto this. And then now all of a sudden, when it's come time for you guys to pay, and then you listen to this church, you listen to the priesthood of Mahan tells you that after all the wickedness that you've done, after all those things that you did to the children of the Most High, at the end of the days, the Most High will come with great wrath, with great glory, great punishment upon his children again. And then after that, he will save them. That's what they can't say. The Most High gonna bring the worst thing upon the worst to Jacob, and then it save you again. Thank you, Sister Valerie Collins. Speak on it, brother. Yes. You people make it seems like the Most High is the dumbest person on earth. He literally destroyed us. Brothers, we are destroyed. We are not a nation anymore. We are destroyed. We have no kingdoms, no king, nothing, no priests. We are destroyed. And then he come back again at the end of everything. He destroy us again. And then you people just stay there. You don't, nothing happened to you. You just calmly stay there. And then they took you after they destroy us. That's like according to the camp. And then, and then Jacob's trouble. And after that, the Yahushai came in and then destroyed the enemy and stuff. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing. No man will steal the Most High lighting. No man will steal the Most High glory. You will not. Thank you, beloved brother, your Yahushua music for the super sticker. You will not take the Most High glory. How? You will not do all those stuff that you did. And then at the end of the day, you tell the Most High, this is how it's gonna go down. I ain't gonna pay for anything because I didn't do it. The people that did this did that hundreds of years ago, and then I'm innocent and stuff. I'm good. So just I believe in you. I'm baptized, and then I give homeless people money, and then I never cheat on my wife and stuff. So open the door to heaven for me. I'm gonna get in. It ain't gonna happen like this. You see, throughout the month of September, we see, beloved brothers, you see the Archangel Michael was more present than ever. I was just watching a video from Global News, Canada. There is a man, I think the mayor or the chief city, the commissioner or something like that. That guy is talking about the lift the lockdown because they've been in lockdown in La Palma for like 11 days now, 12 days now. After 12 days, they lift the lockdown because of the volcano, and that thing is getting worse and worse and worse. And the guy named, literally, beloved, the guy name is Miguel Angel. The guy first name is Miguel. His last name is Angel. The guy literally name is Miguel Angel. And I'm just sitting there and I give the Most High all the glory. I just lift up my hands and lift up my eyes to the side. I say, all praises to the Most High. You can't make that up. You can't make that up, brothers. How? The guy that give the news, the mayor, he's on the island called Saint Miguel Island, Saint Michael Island, the palm of the Most High, the hand of the Most High. The name of the guy is Michael the Angel. It's just, I'm sitting there, I'm like, is anybody seeing this? And again, you now, understand that the Most High only speaking to you and the people that have the same thing that He put in their hearts. The name of the dude is Miguel Angel, Michael the Angel, Michael the Archangel. One sister again reported unto us that in the thumbnail, if you watch the thumbnail of the video that we released last night, it looks like an angel blowing a trumpet or shofar. It looks like if you follow the tip of the volcano, look like the tip of the trumpet. If you follow it down, you can see the angel lift up the trumpet like this and blow it. Michael, blow this trumpet. You done. It is done. Michael already blew that trumpet. And people, they expecting a physical the people are expecting a physical trumpet, brothers. The Christian expecting some kind of loud noise coming out of the sky. Like, oh, hey, that's what time to for the rapture. No, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell to the mother loving no. Nah. This volcano is literally the angel Michael blowing the trumpet, brothers. Again, I'm gonna have to make a video for tomorrow, brothers. This is too good. The guy, the mayor, his name is Miguel Angel, Michael Angel. If you can't get this, brothers, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Again, brothers, I don't like to go in the book of Revelation. One brother put some good information about the seal portion of the book of Mormon, seal portion of the seal portion of Jesus Christ, the last testament. I let the beloved brother LDIL go into this because when I go into it, certain things I'm seeing, it's not what it does. I saw bones and I saw meat, and some brother only see meat. So I let the beloved brother go into that. If you need more information, go on to him. But brethren, what you're seeing here, you cannot deny this, beloved. You cannot deny. You cannot just sit there and say, you know what, this is man-made. This is not real. This is this is all real, brethren. This is all real. Oh, and last night, since I was in the I was um I was doing that sleep apnea thing, which I'm going to complain about this like for a while now. We will begin, brothers, in like one more minute. And I would like to say that thank you very much to the beloved brother Abdullah Seer. He was in the chart. I just noticed that a few hours ago when I was reading, and he posts some information about Avalon being a city over there in England. When YAHAWAH was over there, he built a house near a well. If the moderators know the video, may you post the link into the chart so that people can check that. Avalon mean Eden. Avalon mean heaven, paradise. Thank you, Black Mama, for the super sticker. Peace and abundant blessing to Brother Big Levi and the Warrior family. All praises to the Most High. Thank you, beloved sister, for blessing us with the family in the name of the Most High. Brethren, listen, if certain things go out of your mouth, it will happen, brothers. When you say peace and blessing upon the family, those are not light things. It will happen. Just like you say curse to you demons, you guys go straight to hell. It will happen. It will happen. The curse will go to people. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for the beloved brother that pop up and put this information. I could not watch last night because I was in a freaking place, which I have to go out there again for the final test and give more money. So, beloved, let us move in. Let us watch. Let us reminisce. Let us spend a little time together with the children of the Most High, with us, brothers, to see how the Most High He's doing His thing. Now, when I'm going through this, I have another tab open to my computer. I may not be able to see what you're typing. So if you say something I don't catch, if you don't see me saying thank you for the super sticker, that mean I don't see it. Okay. Oh, and yes, I've been I've been receiving a massive amount of people said YouTube never give them any notification. It's just in the middle of the stuff. They just by mistake you just see it, but it's not like their phone ring or they even see it. They do that. YouTube will do this. They will even unsubscribe you. So I have two brothers, one brother, one sister that say they unsubscribe them, and then it happened. So yeah, again, if you're watching on the account of your probably your children, they might see my video keep popping and then they unsubscribe from it. That could happen if you have a if you're a senior and then you're using somebody else's account. It's going to be a problem with them because we release a lot of video. It's going to become annoying, especially if that person is not in the truth. They will unsubscribe you from my channels. It happened. Okay, so make sure that make sure that you got your own account, or you tell your children don't unsubscribe me from this fellow Big Levi. Now, beloved, let us watch what the Mosai did for the month of September, the whole month. We didn't release video for the whole every single day, but whatever the Mosai want us to see, we see it. Let us begin, brothers. If you remember all those things that happened, all you need to do is give praises to the Most High and say, I remember, I give praise. Or you just type, exalt the name of the Most High. Just say exaltation. Give the Most High glory, or bravo, or give the Most High, or hoorah, or all praises to YAHAWAH. I remember praises, things like that, to let the nation know that you remember this. And if you don't, just say, I didn't know this. Hey, all praises to the Most High. Thank you. I know that. All right, beloved. Let us begin giving and praising the name of the Most High. This is kind of like every 30 days we do this, but the two past 2 days we didn't have the time. This is the Wondrous report of the Most High moving in September 2021. It's September 1st. The remnants of Ida produced multiple tornadoes warning in Northeast Annapolis, Maryland, and Rockville and Edgewater, Maryland. Sister said she live in Maryland. Those areas are predominantly white. Absolutely nothing happened in my area or other areas where we were. New York City had a tornado. Pittsburgh, children had to be rescued from a school bus. The meteorologist was Patrick Peter, aka Paul Peter. Okay. All right. So the death toll rise after Ida causes catastrophic damage. No electricity. Business were closed. 1 million without power. Fighting over gas. People waiting 5 hours for gas. 25 on the advertisement. They were waiting like 5 hours to get the gas, and then there was a sign that said 25 perfection. Hundreds of residents displaced by flooding in DC suburb, Montgomery County. Men found dead near drain. Remember that guy? Remember the place that the strength of the water, brothers. It shows you that this water could not come from the cloud. You got those doors, beloved. Those were steel doors. And you got the strength of the water. It blow the door open, brothers, as if a speeding truck hit the door and blow the door open. You can't make this up. When you're watching this, this is no way. This water did not gradually rise and push the door open. That water come from somewhere and hit the door. Crazy. Hundreds of residents. Let me see. Yeah. Door. The two people still missing. The utility door was bent and caved in the door and broke through the wall. It broke through the wall, brothers. Do you know the force? This is not a rising water. This is a rushing water. Mark Elric, the Montgomery County executive, said they are trying to figure out where the water come from because it didn't come from up there. They're trying to figure out, say, where did this water come from? How did that water have the strength to hit this steel wall, this steel doors in this wall, this concrete wall, and bust it and blow the door open? Where did this water come from? That's what it was. He just literally said it, brothers. He said, we're trying to figure out where this water come from. What do you mean? Does that make any sense to you? to have a storm coming, of course the water come from above. It come from the clouds. I mean, where else? Why do you try to figure out where the water come from? Is it did it came from something else, somewhere else? Or how are you sitting there saying, I'm trying to figure out where the water come from? It come from the cloud, genius. Or are you people, what's going on here? Is it what's going on here? Is this something that you guys are not telling people? All praises to the Most High, man. Okay. All right. Biden facing criticism. Biden facing criticism over Americans, Afghans left behind, and in evacuation. Taliban parade, capture U.S. weapon and equipment. So many people left in Afghanistan. There is pain and anger about the withdrawal. That's why we got all those people. Like those are the people that are called the true patriots. You see, the true patriots will raise hell, like literally literal hell on those presidents. They will threaten them. They say, if you don't tell them, like that guy, you tell them, if you don't tell them what really went down there, how many people that you guys made no more by that mistake, that by that missile you guys shoot, and then they say, oh, we took care of everybody. I'm gonna tell certain secrets you really don't want to go out there. You see, those people did not come and say, oh, you guys are disrespecting the army and the flag. You're disrespecting the flag when you're kneeling and stuff. You see, you people are all about symbolism. Somebody kneel during a football game. Oh, this is the worst. You disrespect those people are giving their life in Afghanistan. Look what you're doing. And then they abandon them there. They spent over 20 years over there. They didn't do nada. They didn't do nothing. And then I didn't see none of you Christian out there, none of you people saying like, oh, that's an ultimate disrespect. Everybody stay quiet because it had nothing to do with the children of the Lord. All praises to the Most High. A hiker, um, mom, a hiker found dead on a trail after date suspects cover up. The man is a cop. Remember that cop, that woman? She lives somewhere in the West Coast, Boston, Massachusetts. She met this guy, this cute guy, on Instagram, and then he messages. It turned out to be a cop, and she feels safe. She told her mother that she's going to go visit the guy to go on a date. She traveled. She flew all the way up from Boston to California. I let me see, where did they find her? In Phoenix, Arizona, and then go hike with that cop. And that cop was making murdering joke. Brothers, this is no, listen, for you women out there. If you are talking to a man, this man, for the first time or anytime you see this man made a joke about murdering someone, a woman, he is a murderer. He is a psychopath. Don't get close to this man. This man, this cop said, super beautiful chicks are crazy about some guy. Is when you put them in the truck and they realize, they start yelling. And then she say, LOL joke. I hope you're not a murderer. That's exactly what he is. And I remember that story a couple of years ago. Some black girl was going out there. She like bragging she only date white men and stuff because white men are better and stuff. She met this guy. That guy make a joke about like tying people and stuff like that. She said, "Oh, I would love you to tie me and stuff." She thought he was talking about something dirty, and that guy literally took her and tied her like some kind of weird BDMS thing, and then slit her throat. Brothers, don't you ever do this, sisters. Don't you ever, when somebody made a joke, say, man, I would choke you until you pass out. Ha 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 ha. They meant that. They meant that. Till this day, this cop never been arrested. You don't make joke. Anybody you heard making a joke about killing you. I don't think, did I tell this story before? I was in a car with a girl, and we use I was like in 2010, a long time ago, and we used to be good friend, and I was in a car with her. And back then I had I was bulked up. I was, when I was in college, I was a bulk dude. I was big, and I had muscle upon me. So I sit in the car, was driving, and then she was looking at my arm. And to me, I'm like, yeah, she's looking at my arm as something is good. And she says something to me. She said, you know what I want to do to you? And I turn around and I say, what? She said, I would like to take your arm, like your forearm. And I would like to take a very sharp razor and I would have cut it. And I would have cut it line and line and line and line. And I would have seasoned it. I'll put some onions in it and I would have eat it. And then she smiled. And then she laughed. So I'm kidding. Brother, that was the most disturbing thing this woman ever said to me. It was very, very disturbing. And then when I dropped her off, and then I'm like, okay. And I said, you know what? I may be a very smart dude. I may be big. I'm 10 times stronger than her. But every man have their shortcoming. And I talk and I say, you know what? I'm young, in college, doing this nonsense. And I kiss the floor up, like the Haitians say, I put a cross in the floor and I kiss it. I say, I would never, ever, ever talk to this girl. 2010, no, 2010 till now. And 2021, I never talked to her and I never really see her because in my spirit, it didn't sit well to me. She said with a calmness in her voice, like she meant to do it, like she said with all her seriousness. She said, you look very eatable. And I'm like, okay. Ever since then, I never mess with this girl. I don't know what happened to her. I never heard of her. I never mess with her. Anytime, beloved, that's right. Trust your gut. Never go against your gut. The moment somebody made a very weird like joke about you and it doesn't sit well with your spirit, that means that person either want to do this to you or will do this to you. Especially you females. Okay. All right. Now, yes, okay. Yeah. That guy is a cop for 14 years. Till this day, nothing ever happened to this fellow. There was a police pursuit ends with three innocent people killed and Kendall crashed. I believe that was in Miami. There was a woman killed in Coconut Creek shooting. She had a criminal history. That woman was going around robbing. She was a fentanyl, one of those fentanyl head people. She used a hell of a lot of fentanyl. So she got shot by the cop. Okay, she murdered a passenger and stuff like that. Not Nature Coast Sugar Mill Woods EMS staffing crisis is beyond critical. Fire rescue station 18. Reporter shows the ambulance that was 117. That was in Nature Coast Sugar Mill. The EMS, they can't keep up. They run out of people, brothers, to do the first responder job. They actually had to use the fire truck as an ambulance. They has to use the firefighters as paramedics to bring people to the hospital. All praises to the Most High. And then the fire station was number 18. Then again, 1 plus 8, 9. And the ambulance showed the number 117. 1 plus 1 plus 7 equal 9 again. And then it affected 22 paramedics and EMT. They just resigned because they were forcing the plague upon them. Well, the cure upon them. And stuff like that. Was since July 1st, they resigned. And the last 7 days, 10 resigned. Real Housewife of Atlanta star Greg Leaks, husband of Nene Leaks, dies at 66 years old. I don't know who this I don't know who this guy is, but he was 66 years old. He died. So no more. Those are the people that keep they look like us. They keep our people bedazzled. They keep our people dismayed. Like, oh, they have hip hop whatever housewife. They must be doing good. I mean, black people is doing so good. Yeah, those are people that distract the masses. This guy, I don't know who he is, 666 12. He died. In Canada, the people rallied in Vancouver to stop the vaccine mandate and passport, and freedoms are being squashed. September 13 was the deadline. Those people call, oh, freedom, freedom. All of a sudden, brothers, the entire world, Europe, Australia, over here, everybody's talking about their freedom. That who's taking away your freedom? You mean the same people that give you that freedom, the same people that bought you and say, hey, as long as those people are under your feet, you free to do whatever the hell you want to do. I wonder. New Jersey, multiple homes destroyed after twister hits Mulika Hill. Man randomly stabs woman in a bank. She was an employee. Okay, she was that. She was a car girl. She moved to Chicago for a better life so she can live with her girlfriend. And then while she was in the bank getting a new job, this tutor just walk up right to her and plunge a knife in her neck, and she died at the hospital. And he was robbing the bank. They talked to Michael Noble, River North resident. That guy name was Michael. That guy say this thing. Remember that guy? His name was Michael. He was with his wife. Remember that dude? He was with his wife. He said, we literally sell everything. We come live here in Chicago, and then this type of thing happening way here way too much. I'm like, this guy name is Michael Noble. Michael said, I'm tired of this. This happened brother. When the thing happened, the reporter, while he was reporting a crime that happened there, and then the guy that just stabbed that lady in the neck walked right by him. He just walked right by him. And the guy said he just said, while we were doing this, that guy just walked by there. He's over there. He said, well, you see, the police are arresting him. And then they go arresting the guy. That guy said, oh, I'm moving to Florida. Okay, yeah, you get out of Chicago, you come here in Florida. As he, do you know what's going on down there in Florida, sir? Okay, all right, well, whatever, man. So, okay, come here to Florida. It will be better for you. All right, then. Okay. Okay, so the Chicago resident, he was fed up, and then there was a dude. His name was Edwin Barron. He was knocked out in the middle of the street, and then the guy was like, "I was just." The guy said he didn't do anything. He was talking to another dude, and then some guy, some two-third come up right yeah, some two-third come right behind him, and the two-third hit him. He fell on the floor, and the guy just mob up right on top of him and start beating him. The guy said, I was just still there. Nobody helped me. Nobody. Why won't nobody help me? Nobody helped me. They just, instead, brothers, they show you the two-third was twerking. The two-third was twerking. Yep, they are beating the crap out of this dude, and you see a bunch of two-third dropping the floor. They start twerking, and then you see the guys filming, and then they are beating the crap out of this. The guy, they say, it's nobody helped me. Why wouldn't anybody? It seems like people are so insensitive these days. That's exactly what we went through. That's exactly what we went through. When the police or people are beating us out there, and then we were asking for help. People were dancing, doing drinking. Nobody. Why won't no one effing help me? Now look at you. Look at me. Like, now look at you. It was horrible. Hurricane evacuees become crime victims. A lot of people they come in Houston. They left for the hurricane. Okay, they left for the hurricane in Houston, and then they go to a DoubleTree hotel, and those people were Christian. And then a bunch of demons came in. They drove over 21 hours to get there. They caught up their catalytic converter. Man, when the Messiah is upon your loin, man, everything bad's going to happen to you, man. They stole the catalytic converter. It's gonna cost the guy $5,000 to replace it. Okay. There was a shooting at Mount Tabor High School in Winston Salem. There was a disturbance at a local grocery store where the parents were panicking of the children and stuff like that. Um, sorry. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And they said yes. My business up in there. No. All right. My apology. Uh, there's so many people out there. There was a deadly stabbing at the same day, brother. There was a deadly stabbing at a school. A 17-year-old boy and a 14-year-old boy connected the stabbing to a 17-year-old boy died from the injury. And the school, brothers. Okay. A 70-year-old man attacked by alligator in his own home and slide there while wading through the flood water. He called 911 and then the man died. Remember that? Where the guy, remember the guy that his wife came out, his wife, his wife came out, he was going through the water and then an alligator grabbed him and then the wife saw him yelling and then the alligator was spinning him, he was doing the death roll and the guy was yelling and the wife quickly go up there and call the police and then the police say, ma'am, there's nothing we can do for you. And then when she came out there, the water was all red. Yeah, like 3-7 grams of platinum in a standard. That's like nothing, man. 3 to 7 gram. Like, yo, whatever. So that guy died. That guy died, man. The alligator literally killed him, brothers. Wild beasts will be their grave. You know, this guy didn't get to be buried, man. Do you know what that is, brothers? And then I remember I said, like, if she did call, say, there is a black man there trying to break in my house. I'm a white woman and I'm alone. Oh, helicopters, boats, the National Guard, the freaking army would have been there. But she made a mistake. She said, my husband is being attacked by a gator. And that guy said, ma'am, we're sorry. There's nothing we can do for you. Do you know what that is, brothers? You ask for help, 911 help. They could not help you because you spent all your time by calling and report false report onto our brethren and get them killed. You see them walking in your neighborhood, you already call, oh, they broke in my house. They tried to attack me. They tried to do this. It was fun for you to do this. It was fun. And now you truly need 911 to come and save your husband. They couldn't come. They couldn't. Yes, there's a suspicious person walking around. He's being very agitated. He's angry. I think he's gonna do something to the resident. We are good people. We pay taxes, and this guy, I don't think he doesn't belong around here. I don't think he live here. I'm not trying to be a racist, but he's black. And next thing you know, the neighborhood is swole up with police. Now, when you truly need the police to save your husband, you call them. They could not show up. September 2nd, boy, that's a lot of things. Major floods in New York and New Jersey. Apartment had white water rushing in. People on buses stand up on the seats. Water fountain inside the subway. Water running out of the toilets. Sinks in bathtub. There was a hish celebration. There was a hish celebration with their little hat. Where is that water? That water over there. Hey, how is it raining in there? All right, let's keep moving. It will pass. Oh, Hesh, close the door. And they inside the water gushing, and then there's a dude. He just sit right on top of the thing. He like, you do that alone. The guy is watching the water. The water messed up that Hish celebration. Yeah. The guy, you literally see a Hish in there, brother, with an umbrella inside of a synagogue. He had the umbrella. The Hish, he had the umbrella in there. He's like, lava, Hey, shit, man, I gotta get out of here, man. What the fuck is going on here, man? I don't want this thing over here, man. And then when they look at this, the water was all in their knees, and then they left. They left, man. That thing was crazy, man. Crazy. Anyway, yeah. They were using umbrella inside of their temple. Water come through the doors and windows. Water gush in the subway. The number was 28. Ida flood waters trapped people in cars in Brooklyn and Bronx. Extremely limited transit services in New York, New Jersey after Ida slams region. Hurricane Larry rapidly intensified and expected to be a major storm. 3 South Florida teachers among those lives lost to the plague. The guy name was Michael. Remember, you say in one week they lost like seven Floridian teacher. Okay, our Florida teachers. The guy that they lost, his name is Michael Thomas. United Teachers, another Michael. Of date confirmed that Michael Thomas, a technology teacher, William J. Turner Technical Arts High School, died from the plague last week. Also, Abraham Coleman and Lillian Smith, both teachers, died from the plague. Okay, several floods related to deaths report in Jamaica, Queens. Partial buildings collapse, leave 2 people dead. Okay, during the flood, the building collapsed on top of those people and they died. That was in Jamaica, Queens, and New York. Riders stranded on trains for 4 hours overnight. No lights, no power, no air conditioning, no water, no functioning bathroom. And one of the ladies, she had a panic attack, man. Do you know what that is, bro? To be stuck in a train for 4 hours and the water is rising. The door cannot open. You cannot run. You cannot hide. All you can do is hoping for the best. She had a panic attack in there. Okay. That was Ida, let me see. Ida, 3 more people found dead in a basement apartment in Flushing, Queens. Death toll as of that day was 12. Also, a 43-year-old mother and son were underwater tore through the wall. So she was 43, 4 plus 3. And then that was in Flushing, Queens. And the people say this is mainly a Moabite community and stuff like that. So when they showed the victim, they were actually Moabite when you look at them. Okay. Flushing means Queens, cleansing and stuff. Largely to pass through is Bible verse. Moab is my wash part. And Psalm 60 verse 8. That's when the Most High showed this. Homeless couple says they rode out hurricane under a bridge. Angelic and Wilford Herbert. Remember the two homeless guy? They say homeless couple. They say they rode the thing under the bridge, and her name was literally Angelic, angel. This is the angel coming back, brothers. You see those things. You see how those people are going to this trouble. That means it is their tribulation. Okay. Major floods in Alcana, Spain. Cars being pushed by the water into buses. People are in the cars. They are floating by the windows as the store restaurants are being flooded. The storm and severe thunderstorm lightning. You can literally see the people crying and yelling in the car. There was a woman calling, Dios míos, Dios míos, Dios míos. And then you see the washing water gushing, flipping cars and all that. Okay. The Caldo fire, which is still going on, brothers. The Caldo fire is still going on. Okay, they're not reporting. I check it on the thing. It's still going on. Okay, the Caldo fire approaches Lake Tahoe after mass evacuation. South Lake Tahoe evacuated 191,605 acres burned, 16% contained. In 3 months, it took you only contain 16% of this fire. And we're not even in fire in the fire season peak yet. Anybody remember the Caldo fire? Still going on. Caldo fire still going on. Crazy thing. Yeah. All right. Now, again, which one of you remember that fire? The houses, brothers, the price houses that were in there, they were $44 million. The house is the lowest, the mansion that they had there. They cost $75 million, $44 million. Do you know what that is, brothers? Do you know what that means to have a house that costs $75 million and this house perish in a fire? Insurance. Wow. Okay, insurance now. So how much the insurance gonna give you? They're gonna give you $75 million to build another house. I'm no insurance. It's right there. I'm no insurance salesman, brothers. But I don't think the insurance in the house will give you $75 million. So even that, 75 million, a house that was built $75 million in 2010 cannot be built for $75 million in 2021. I'm not too good with inflation and money and all that scum stuff, but it will. Exactly. If you can afford a house like this, you don't need insurance. You might as well get another house, build another one. Brothers, those weren't our houses, brethren. Those weren't our people. Those weren't the Jacobites. Those weren't the so-called poor black folk. Those were the rich folks that go ahead and they leave the city. They go build their houses in the mountain. Like when the grid go down, they listen to the scumbag online that the priest of Mahan released false document onto them saying there will be a great reset and the reset will be done by the elite. And then the city, what they need to what if there's gonna be a reset, brothers, watch for urban people. Go in the woods, build a beautiful house over there, go live off grid. Did you know a lot of people that was living off grid and that the California, all their houses burned down? What you gonna do, man? You could not call, well, you did call the police, but they could not stop the fire. Like the brother said, you should have called George Zimmerman, come over there and shoot that fire. You know, Derek Chauvin could have come over there and put his knee on the fire and stop it from destroying that $70 million house. And then, brothers, remember when I don't blame those guys that was there. They waited when those guys evacuated, and then they left. They stay behind, and then they went in the house. They swagger jack. What if your house is not burned by the Mosai fire? Some freaking demon go in there, take everything valuable. They even report some dude left a massive deuce in the middle of the house, and then take everything that he needs. This is when you're like, yo, it's brothers. I know I want to see those people, but you just sit down there. What kind of scum? What sort of scum will literally risk their life, brothers? Stay behind to rob. They remember that firefighter. They left a van full of fire equipment. That guy came in and swagger jack everything, brothers. And those things they cost like he said we have equipment cost over $400,000. It's all gone. Crazy, man. Yeah, the land value over there is 90,000 to $1 million an acre, sir. An acre. What's up with you? What up with you, man? All of it is burned. It's burned, brethren. Hmm. There was a plane crash into Trump building in Farmington. Remember that? 4 people died instantly. Okay, the plane was full of fuel, and the fire rescue came in. Remember that plane that crashed in that building called Trump? Yeah, the airplane just hit. The guy said we were in there, and then he heard a loud boom, and then they thought it was a MS. And they thought like, oh man, somebody's jiffy popping people. Man, let me hide. And people start running and running. And come to find out it was an airplane with 4 people on board. None. And then the medical trucks has the number 7 again, perfect. Residents forced to leave Bay Arbor Island apartment due to significant structural defects. Address was 1080. on the building, 24 occupied units, dozens of abandoned, excuse me, dozens of abandoned vehicles remain submerged on Major Deegan Expressway and the Bronx. Many cars were underwater. Schools clears damages at Exxon gas station. Broken down cars and buses, Black Utopia Parkway. Two children die of the plague in 24 hours in Jacksonville hospital. Okay, baby among seven's death, 2 weeks old. Plague death with the Delta. Dr. Michael Gailey, another Michael. Dr. Michael Gailey spoke about it. 19 children are in the hospital with the plague and 4 are in the ICU. The hospital are running out of beds as new cases surge. Men charged with arson after the fire damaged a Knoxville church. The men did the anybody remember Dakota Snook? Anybody remember that guy, Dakota Snook? Dakota Snook is this guy they catch. This dude, they caught that dude setting a church on fire. Not only he was setting the church on fire, they caught him setting a flag on fire, and then with his pants down his ankle. And then when he turned around, the guy's dingling in front of the cops. They're like, what the hell are you doing? He said, man, I am not a Christian and I don't like the flag. That's all he had to say. He said, I'm not a Christian, I don't like the flag. So that doesn't explain why your pants is down your ankle. What the hell were you? What was that? What was Snook was doing in there, man? Like, yo, why would you? I understand you were. This is like weird. You setting a church on fire, you burning a flag. They caught you with your pins. Literally, the guy was caught with his pins down his knee, and he was burning things. And he turned around and tell the guy straight up, "I'm not a Christian, and I don't like the flag." And I give the Most High praises and glory. Yeah, man, that guy was burning, doing the Most High's work out there, burning those whole houses. He told them straight up, "Hey, man, I'm not a Christian, and I don't like that flag." And that guy looked like the typical redneck, backward, hillbilly, bucktooth monsters that keep waving their flag out. He looked exactly like that guy. But again, the Most High sent the message to say Dakota Snook. So like, hey man, one of the guys that's out there giving them hell, all praises, man. That thing was crazy, man. That dude was like, he pants down his ankle. He doesn't like the flag, and he's not a Christian. Mayor Bill de Blasio said that I think we now understand that every attempt of projection of storm is failing us. The expert are made mockery of in minutes. Remember de Blasio when he was talking, and then their little devices, like we told you, brethren, they cannot predict it anymore where this thing going to hit. They say, oh, it's this is not gonna be good. The worst is going to be a category 1. He turned out to be a category 5. It's a category 5, brothers, that hit the 7 northern state. They didn't tell the people this. They sustained wind up to 178 miles per hour. Thank you for the brother or the sister that caught that. And when you check, you say 178, man, that's a category 5. What the hell? I don't know whatever it was, but it was a category 5. On September the 3rd, there was a pregnant mother, father hurt in a road rage shootings. It was just a verbal argument, and then somehow that dude came out of the car and started blasting people in Atlanta. Passengers are stranded at a commuter train for 12 hours because tracks were flooded. The power went out, the water was high as the window. September 4th, 2 children, 1 adult shot outside back to school event on West Side. Gas prices ended in 9. Okay, he had the past. This guy, he had a 15-year-old daughter, okay, who is an inspiring rapper, okay, was shot, and his 12-year-old stepson got shot too, but the stepson got shot in his leg, but he had an iPhone in his leg. The iPhone slowed down the bullet. That's why it wasn't that devastating, okay? There was a family of a 22-year-old man. He was shot in the head while he was asleep. Okay, he was asleep in the house. Somebody get in there and they shot him in the head. He didn't even know what happened. He died in his sleep. Horrible way to go, man. That's like if you were having a dream, you could never wake up from this dream. You could never wake up from that dream. If you were having a nightmare and then you got shot in the head, that's a punishment. 5-year-old Casa Grande boy accidentally kills his mom. He shot the mother and four of his four siblings, aged from 4 to 12. And her boyfriend victim was Michelle Cox, 38 years old. Another Michael, okay? 5-year-old. Remember that 5-year-old boy that literally shot and killed the mother, brothers? Every single month we find something like that. A 5-year-old little boy or 5-year-old little girl just shoot their mom or their dad. All praises to the Most High, man. Wife of Pennsylvania man killed in flood water shares harrowing story. She said if Bridgeport, Pennsylvania authority had told the people to evacuate, her husband would have been alive today. He went to go back, get a jar of jewelry, and the smoke detector went off. He was electrocuted. This woman, brothers, you have to understand what happened there. This woman sit there. She literally, brethren, said, if the authorities did tell us to evacuate, my husband would have been alive today. You know why the authority could not tell them to evacuate? Because they didn't see it coming. And their little devices, it is sure that it's going to hit our people. They said, they didn't say anything. Say, oh man, it's it. Finally, after all that pandemic, we're gonna enjoy a little entertainment. And then it hit them. This woman had a crucifix. The husband had a crucifix in the picture. Those are the Christians. The husband perished. He went and get some gold. Instead of evacuating, he went to get some jewelry, some gold. And while he was in the water, Yatsal took him. All praises to the Most High. Crazy. Rikers Island inmates are running the guard-free prison. Okay, that guy say the rapper Terrence Ferguson. He said they run the prison for a whole 24 hours because there's nobody there to guard them. They say we behave, we answer the phone, we talk to the people. They say, oh, the reason why this happened because we have the staff are sick or unavailable. What? Unavailable? Sick in and available? What is this? You mean sick or no more? Brothers, you don't have, okay, so where are the truck drivers? You got a shortage of trucks. Where are the nurses? You got a shortage of nurses and doctors. Where are the prison guards? Where are the police? You got a shortage in everything. Where are those people? What happened to them? They all retired now. They all are unemployment, sucking money from the government because that's what you people are pushing out there. Where are they? Yeah, whatever, man. Police patrols are making arrests in South Lake Tahoe evacuation. Yeah, the people were looting the place. He has such a big heart. Man dies after downtown LA road rage. Both drivers pulled a 22-year-old brother, Angel, from his family of 7. That guy's name was Angel. Okay, a family of 7. The driver tried to hit him and he jumped on the hood and he fell off. Okay, there was an argument. They had a road rage. They pull up in the parking lot. The guy was talking to the girl and he said something about taking your information, and the girl just drove him. He hold on to the car and then she running over and kill him. Okay, she had a sister that was a 12th birthday party, and then they had crucifix. They are the hardcore Mexican Christians, Mexican Catholics or whatever. September 5th, search for dangerous gunmen after 7 people shot in Athens. It was a family of football game. 3 bullets grazed 3 family members. 21-year-old Williams fired a gun due to a fight. Those people can't even enjoy anything. Portland, Oregon. Proud Boy's tiny toes shot at Washington protest. He was shot in the foot. You know how ironic that is? Your name is Tiny Toes. You got shot in the foot. He got shot in the leg. This guy literally got shot in the foot, and his name is Tiny Toes. Do you know what that is, Bridget? Do you know the irony, the mockery the Most High made out of you? Your name is Tiny Toes. You got shot in the foot. doing some Pride Boys garbage, and somehow somebody pull a gun. Till now, they don't know what happened. He just said, "Oh, hey, somebody shot me in my toe." Like, what is it, Tiny Toes? Somebody shot me in my toe. What? Somebody shot me. When they look, he got shot and he got arrested. That guy got shot and then he got arrested. Again, they didn't even find. Man, the most high sense of humor, man. That guy got his name is Tiny Toes. He got shot in the leg, in the foot. They took him to jail. Crazy, man. Yeah. So 9 suspect DUI driver arrested Saturday along Washington State Patrol. Couple pulled from rubble after 3 building collapsed in Philadelphia. The building was pictured of Cesar Borgia still hanging on the wall in the rosary. Okay, remember that building that collapsed? I think that happened in Philly. I was in New York. There was 2 couple in there. The building fell on them. Okay, there was a guy that went over there and then rescued the man and the woman, and that was in that building. And there was a picture of white Jesus staying there. Cesar Borgia, with his heart, pointing at his heart, like, I say, I can do his for you, man. Just standing like this. I'm like, oh, praises to the Most High. The Most High make a mockery of them, okay? On September 6th, retired U.S. Marine with PTSD killed 4, including mom, still holding 3-month-old baby Brian Riley, age 33. Riley means angry or upset. Remember that Marines, brothers? Remember that Marines fellow? Remember that Marines guy? He went to the house, brother. He knocked on the door. The woman opened. He said, God sent me to talk to one of your daughter. He said, where's your daughter? He said, I don't know you. He said, God sent me to talk to your daughter. And then the mother closed the door and then she went inside. The dude went back home 9 hours later. A bulk up dude. The dude is well built. His face when you look at the dude face, he say, this dude never used a single drugs in his life. That guy never used 1 drop of drugs in his life. The guy came back dressed like a military fellow. He kicked the door in. He jiffy popped the girl. He jiffy popped the mom. He killed the little baby and he shoot the damn dog. And then when they get the guy, they ask him, why did you do this? He said, I had to. I knew they were calling and yelling and begging for their life. I could not stop. Yeah, that guy's name was Rodney Jones. He said, I could not stop. The Most High put a spirit on him. Those are the people that were hiding for Jacob's trouble. Yet you see that. 9 hours later, brothers, okay? All right. So that he killed the people and then he killed the dog. Miami Gardens Pastor Redon, okay? Pastor Redon is reportedly being sued, the pastor, for $70,000. He swagger jacked the whole church, and then when the people come after him, he say, do you know who I am? I am mother loving Redon, Negro. What's up with you? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do this. You better get the F out of here, or I'll come to your house and force that cowboy hat upon you. All praises to the Most High. Now he got sued by. He said, "Oh, well, you people are reporting lies and stuff." He trying to sue them. And then that guy, there's a dude, like, he said, well, that guy called me, the pastor, he come to my house and stuff. He said he was building, I was building the house. He said put the house on his name so he can get a business loan. Not only he got a business loan from the house, he sold the house. Right after the guy finished building the house was on his name. He get a loan of the businesses from the house, then he sold the house. And then when the guy come in and question, say, man, what you did was wrong. Jesus, what I did, Jesus? As far as I'm concerned, we make that the guy up. Well, you can't report it to him. He's not real anyway. Do you know who I am, man? You know what I can do to you? You watch these boots that I'm wearing? You watch the spurs on these boots? You see these stars that I'm wearing here? For a lack of a better term, sir, I'm a sheriff in the old West Town. I can ride in your dirt road. You will wonder what the hell you did. Now get the hell out of here. He told the guy straight up. The guy said, okay. Then they get a lawyer. Pastor reading. Those guys, they do this all the time. Make no mistake, brothers. If it was, I would say, pre 2019, they would have forgiven him. We forgive him because Jesus said, and so they realize like those guys are lying. They're like, yo, man, yeah, so what time it is here? I think it's the time for you to give me my money back, yo. That's what they told the guy straight up. All right. For those of you who remember to give the Most High all praise and glory. South Carolina lawyer Alex Murder shot months after brutal unsolved murders of wife and son. He was changing a tire in his car and the person turned around and shot him in the head. But son was charged in a crime but was never dropped. I don't know. Somebody did say it was he faked that. Is that what that is? That guy got shot in the head, right? His name was Murder or something like. I don't know. He got shot in the head, and then if somebody say he faked that so to get some money, some life insurance, some scumbag was saying that. I don't know if it's real. Double check. Let us keep on moving. Um, the meteor was caught in camera over southern England. Train crashes into a car that struck in tracks in Fort Lauderdale all the time. Fort Lauderdale is nonstop. Vaccinated Monroe Commissioner Mike Forrester dies. Breakthrough. He had the Delta variant ripping through the community. They are expecting labor this surge. That guy name was Mike Forrester, another Michael. Okay. And then you had the transit employee Michael Williams died. More than a dozen school employee bus driver in Florida. They were uncured. That guy name was literally Michael Williams. The other guy name was Mike Forrester. You can't make that up. Okay. Um, okay, it happened at A Street and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. So, detective continues search for a man killer after roommate dispute. It happened on 9th Street and 45 Northwest. There was, there was an argument between two roommate, man. Two roommate. Yo, who eat my chips? Hey, man, I didn't eat your chips. And if you ask me this again, I'm going to kill you. Both of them laugh. He said, seriously, man, did you eat my chip? The guy said, did I tell you not to ask me? He pulled the gun. The guy was no more. He popped him. It happened in Florida. A lot of roommate are killing other roommate, man. Crazy things. Okay. Oh boy, let me see. Actor Michael K. Williams found dead in New York City apartment. Drug paraphernalia, and that guy say he was a cowboy. Remember, he said, and anybody remember that guy, Michael K. Williams? He was not a cowboy, brothers. He was just a regular dude. They gave him a world to play in a movie. According to one of the sister, he had an interview, and then he said, doing this world, the scene they tell him to perform doing this way, brothers, and then he played the cowboy part so good he felt a bond with the lifestyle and he kept it. And I saw that before. I saw a dude I used to follow on YouTube. He was like one of those low level actor. He was going. He left his he left his town. He went to Los Angeles. He was doing commercial. He was doing pretty well, and then he got a role playing in a cowboy movie called Nights Out or something like that. And then he played the role so good he never left the role. Right after that role, brothers, every time you see this guy when he's talking, he's throwing his hand, he's cleaning his pinky, he's talking, he's throwing his hair, and he's talking like this, like he has lips. And I'm like, that said, he can shake it. He can shake it. He can shake it, man. Certain of those walls, they will bring something in you. They will grab and hold on you and they won't let go until you die. Be careful, my actors out there. Be careful, man. If a wall is against your ethic, tell them, I can play this wall. Give it to somebody else. I'll leave. Comedian Fuquan Johnson, two others die after apparent drug paraphernalia found near his body. So, in the same day, brothers, you got Michael and then two black comedians. Those weren't our people. They were fine. Well, Satan is collecting soul. Millions of sleep apnea machine will call over potential cancer risk. Okay, CPAP machine made by Philips will cause sound dampening foam degraded particle that may be life threatening. They don't know yet. They're like, maybe. Conyer Pseudo Bar, a grill shooting caught on camera, 3 people injured. It started over a spilled drink. One guy had a shirt that said revolution. Over a spilled drink, brothers. Remember that dude in 223rd? That guy to spill a drink, and then in an argument, he punched the other dude, and the other dude then got hit. He had a sword, and he jiffy popped him. St. Nicholas Church caught on fire in Kyiv, Ukraine. Louisville Catholic Church hit with the bias, motivate the vandalism. My body is mine. Those poor abortionists or whatever. September 7th, man dies in shootout with Lakewood Police, Seattle, addressed that the house, 39 years old and a 25-year man was shooting at the cops. Biden surprised by Hurricane Ida damage in New York because of so-called climate change. He said our kids will be in real trouble. More lives were taken in New York than in Louisiana. At least 15 confirmed dead. You know what that is? Long Beach husband and wife killed by unknown suspect after what neighbors describe as a parking dispute. The husband was 39 years old and the wife was 44 years old. And the daughter was 21 years old. Michael Barrett, another Michael, arrested for shooting teens and faced during an argument over a parking spot. 27-year-old Jason punched Barrett in the face. During an argument, okay, Jason came in and then punched Michael, and Michael wasn't gonna. Oh, sorry, was I? Michael wasn't going to take this shit. Parking, brothers. A mile parking dispute. Yo, dude, you parking my car. All right, let me move. The dude, I'll say, why the F you parking my car? What's up with you, nigga? What's up? What's up? And he punched the guy in the face. So Michael take a few steps back. He went inside of his house. He come out. He say, hey, young man. And the guy turned around. He shot him in the face, man. You punched me in the face, and I'm throwing popcorn. I'm jiffy pop your face. You punch me in the face. I'm pop. Crazy thing. Michael Barrett, another Michael. Boy. And they give the update on Instagram model killer was arrested. Okay, they did not have a relationship. No, Kevin Akoto also killed himself. Remember that Instagram Mercedes, those people out there, that girl, selling cookies and stuff, baking and all that thing, make it look like a model and stuff like that. Probably she met this dude, and this dude came in, he didn't got no money. That guy wants some of them, and can I sample some of that cookie and stuff? I'll pay you when I get paid. And she said, oh, hell no. And then the guy pull up a bag of popcorn, pop her, and pop himself. That was the day that they identify him, I guess. Major floods in Ecatepec de Morenos, Mexico. The water is moving so fast with such a force that the cars are moving and there is no rain. You just see the water. The sky is blue. It's clear. All you see the washing water. Where did this water come from? Okay. The 6-year-old girl killed in amusement park ride, the haunted mine drop ride. Somehow they don't put, they only put things at your feet. They don't put things over there. And then that 6-year-old girl, drop dead. Men's central jail on lockdown following reports of suspect with gun. Unruly growling passenger arresting following a flight from LAX. Remember that guy? That guy was in a plane. Somehow he saw a Moabite couple. He looked at them, he get off the chair, say, you're not supposed to be here. You people are not supposed to be in this land. You caused this. You caused this. The guy was shaking stuff. He was yelling, cussing and stuff. And then they had to put the plane down and get this guy out. And you see this so many times. The other day, I believe yesterday, some dude from Colombia or whatever happened. The airplane landed in Miami. That guy opened the emergency door, jumped on the plane uh, wings, and then jump at the bottom and then run to the police and surrender himself. What? What happened here? Crazy, brothers. Crazy. You've been seeing this since last week, since last year. A lot of people. That guy was growling like a demon, man. Crazy things. Let me see. Give me a second. Family narrowly escape drowning in the flood home. Water breaks through wall. Biden hugs little 6-year-old boy. Biden, like he for a second there he realized that, oh, all right, I'm in camera, boy. And then he was hugging the boy. You are hugging that boy. He like, yo, you, what is that, a hug? You should have. What the hell is this? Uh, you could have easily pick up that kid, give him a hug, but you stand up straight and then you press his head towards your loin. That's a hug. All right, Biden, we got the idea. You pervert. We know that. So, former Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver Freddie Mitchell. Okay, Freddie Michael had to rescue from home and try on and bought clothes at from Walmart because everything was washed away in the flood. He was wearing the number 84. His name is Michael Mitchell. Okay. Again, another Michael, man. Michael was very active in September. I believe that's when Michael blew the trumpet in La Palma. Boom. Residents are furious because of inadequate warning of the of the severity of the storm. Okay. And man, De Blasio been getting his ass handed to him, man. De Blasio came in to see the victim. Oh, you victim people. Oh man, oh wow. Oh, this is a tragedy. What happened here? And then a woman walk up to her and say, oh, she had to take in New York or Brooklyn Aztec. Yeah, and De Blasio, oh, welcome. We so many of us have so many pool down there. Why don't you take some of that swimming bath clothes and then come and take a dip with us? And then she look at him, you scumbag. You people, you should have tell us. Better yet, you should have stopped this. That's what they're telling them, brothers. Just like we used to blame politicians with what happened to us. Say, how could the Democrat didn't help us? How could this did not help us? He told them, like you scum. All our houses is loaded with water. Why don't you come and put your bathing suit and take a bath with us in those pool? We had fun. The most I show you the frustration, okay? Okay, ceiling collapse on woman in North Miami apartment. She was 57 years old, and the husband, they were Haitian. Apartment, and the number was 27. So they were Christian Haitian. So yeah, they get what they deserve. New MU. The cow says moo plague variant detected in 49 states. Somehow they don't talk about this thing, and we know that thing is ravaging. you know, that thing is ravaging people out there. They're like, what's going on with you, Nigo? Nothing's going on here. Mind your own business, man. Yeah, they're not telling anybody, but this thing is right. The moo thing, they don't say anything, but it's ravaging places. Okay, plague surge did not stop people from traveling and going onto the beach. The nation seems to throw caution to the wind over the Labor Day weekend. Remote working will continue for Amazon, Google, Apple, Starbucks until January 22. You know what that is? Until January 2022. Ah, okay, I'm out of water. Babe? She will check on me. Uh Fish kill investigated in Biscayne Boulevard, Biscayne Bay, Miami. 46-year-old woman accused of making bomb threat at Fort Lauderdale Airport. It happen all the time. Vehicle plows into homeless encampment in Koreatown. Still created in Miami, their neighborhood after alligator found in storm drain. 8-foot alligator was stuck. They actually had to push more water and then push the alligator out of the way. 6-year-old boy killed, woman arrested. Medical examiner called it a homicide. Tennessee poison center sees increase, and people are using entire bacterial drug to treat plague. Warning continue to people not taking the ivermectin and antiparasitic drug that treated worms and horses. They you don't hear about this thing, but they're still buying that thing. People are ODing on this thing. Crazy. People are dying in OD. The drug is not a treatment. They are two different. They are well, I don't want to say the name. They got one that made for horses. The people are buying the one that literally made for horses, just like they are buying fentanyl that made for tranquilizing elephant. Do you know the power it takes to knock out a freaking elephant, man? Do you know the strength? Do you know the strength of this medicine to knock out the freaking elephant, and you're taking it? That's why what that cop was doing the search. A little dust dropped on him, and then they had to come in and then stop doing CPR. He was going to die, brother. If he didn't have a backup with him, he would have died. A little dust, brothers. A little dust fell on him. He almost died. And you got cops that die like this. And then you got people take a big part, brothers. They put it on on a spoon, and by the time they don't even light it up, and then they just fall, they die. You know how many? Do you know when a horse drop a deuce is not the same amount of you do? The amount of thing that you give this horse, how powerful this medicine is, and you injected this thing on you. Come on, man. That means they are dismayed. The Most High give them a strong spirit of confusion. All praises to the Most High. Give the Most High praises and glory. Those are the angels reporting, showing you those people are losing their freaking mind. 2 sought accused in theft of nearly $2,000 of Victoria's Secret merchandise in Pembroke Pine. Deadly motorcycle crash in Broad and Vine Streets, September 8th. 7.0 earthquake hit Mexico. Okay, excuse me. Hit Mexico's. The sky, brothers. Remember that earthquake that hit Mexico? You can see the blue flashing going all around the sky. You can see it. It wasn't electricity, Virgin. You literally can hear the thunder voices and the flashing in Mexico. The sky is flashing blue. Remember that? Houses were shaking as the skies lighting up different colors. People are screaming, and then there's a blackout. That happened in Mexico, 7.0 earthquake. And then people are wondering, what's going on? What happened in La Palma? Mexico was a foreshadowing on what happened, that's going to happen in La Palma. All those things are connected. Baby among 7 deaths. 2 weeks old plague death with the Delta variant. Shoplifters stealing thousands of dollars worth of electrical wires from Lowe's store in Oregon. Remember those guys? They just walk up in Oregon, they loaded up the thing, they got a fake tag, they put it in there, and then they bail out because the prisons are overloading with people. Not with our people. Not with our people. They realize, beloved, they saw and they see, they understand that the crime, the petty crimes, the heavy crimes that have been committed out there, it's all them. Those people don't look like us. You see, our people never did commit crime like this. Our people, we are good working people. We go to work, we respect ourselves. We always report, we be quiet at work, we don't bother people. We do 2 jobs. We always work upon our own strength. A few of us out there, they do indeed selling certain things because they are in a position to do this. You put them in a position. You put this substance in their neighborhood. Then you take a few people that look like us, you keep putting their faces on TV. Remember that this is not me, brother, saying this. This was said by a cop. This story is on YouTube. If you know the story, put the link on the video. There was a police officer. He was a veteran. He believed in the law. He believed in the Constitution. He believed in the American dream. He believed drugs was bad, and drugs is the biggest threat that ever faced the American people. Right now it's the war now, but I don't know. Whatever happened to the war on drugs? All of a sudden the war faces on the plague. Now there's a war on the plague, the war on drugs. Okay, whatever. We won. We didn't tell you people this. We didn't want. He said the biggest plague. That's why he believed. He said the biggest plague, the biggest obstacle, the biggest threat that faced the American people is drug addiction. It's drug dealers and their drug, marijuana, cocaine, and all that stuff. He become a cop, and then he was arresting people left to right. And then doing this arrest, brother, something came upon him, and he questioned himself. He said, "Why am I doing this? This is just a few grams. Yet they give this guy 7 years." That was back in the day. That was a few grams, yet this guy can get a job. He lived with it. He retired. So while he retired, I believe his mom or his grandma or his mother, I'll say that was his mother. So doing a robbery at her mother's house, he wasn't home. And then the robber ended up killing the mother, but the robber didn't flee. He stayed. He called the police. He did everything he could, but the mother died. And he was pissed off. He was a young dude. He was a young white dude. He said, "Why did you do this?" He said, "I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kill your mom. I was so hungry. I break here to get some food. And yet your mom saw me." And I believe the mom saw him, and then in the process, and then the mom had a heart attack, or he did something, and then she got killed by accident. He said, "I would never kill anyone. And whatever stuff that you have, I will face it. If I have to be sentenced to death, I'll be gladly die than live the life that I'm living." He said, what kind of life you are living?" He said, "When I was a teenager, I got caught smoking a little weed. And then they put me in prison. I can't get a job. My mom, my dad kicked me out. I can't go back to college. I could not eat. I was homeless. And I just breaking in this house to get a little food. Then something happened and your mom is no more." He said, "I'm sorry. If it is feel good with you, you can kill me right now. You will do me a favor." And then the cops sit down. He think, he cry. He say, "What are we all doing?" The cops say, what we are doing is wrong." You know why he realized that? Because that was his mother. And then he called another cop that something similar happened to him. They start calling other cops. They form some police night central, I don't know, medieval night against the police. And they come out there, brothers. They literally said the war on drug is fake, and it is meant to targeting African American. We need to stop this. There was another cop in the same story on YouTube. He was a black cop, and this black cop truly believed in the law. He truly uphold the law. He trained the police to stop bad guys for selling drugs. And he quickly realized that those where they assigned him, they targeted only black folks, only one neighborhood. So he asked the guy, say, "Yo, what about those this area over there, those African they do a lot of drugs. I saw those kids." They say, "Come on, man. You really don't want to do this. They're gonna cut your paycheck. They're gonna cut your paycheck if you are arrested," because the son of the judge The sons of the lawyers, those young kids in college, that those are the sons. The guys that you are working, those are the children. Just do your work and you're done. And this cop shake his head. He said, I can't do this. He quit. You find many stories like this. They know this. Now they realize, brothers, now there are more of their people keep going to jail, more of their people or getting into prison. Now they made the law. If there's a certain amount of money, if you steal, you cannot go to jail. Now look at you. Now look at you. And the guy, the first cop explained, he made a documentary, he explained, he said, the drug happened. He said, he said things they never said in the media. He said things I was saying behind the scene. He said when they made the first arrest, they got, forgive me, brothers, I'm gonna have to stay here to tell the story so you can understand what it is. He said in 1970, anybody that from the 60s, 70s, it was extremely difficult to find this white powder. People didn't really want to mess with it. They just want to mess with the little marijuana and stuff like that. The white stuff was mostly for hardcore. It wasn't something that you find like this. There is a song the brother released. I'm your pusher man. I forgot the name of the artist. Isaac, I believe it was Isaac. I'm a pusher man. And then one dude was explaining that back in the 70s, it was not in the community. It was infiltrated and put in the community. This is how they get it, brothers. First, Curtis Mayfield. Thank you, Curtis Mayfield. I'm your pusher man. I love this song. So whatever I'm your pusher. Nice song. He said they seen it in the hood. The people got scared of it. They say, I don't want to mess with this thing. I heard if you met with this thing, you're never gonna come back. Give me my little weed and I'm gone and I'm good. Just weed. They keep forcing, the people never took it. Now they sent agent. The guy that they sent, the police said the guy that they sent was a cop. He was an undercover cop. So he went in a group of teenagers that just chill, and then he enticed them. Say, what's up, man? What you guys are doing, man? Chill. Say, we just cool. Say, you guys smoke? And they say, yeah, we smoke. What's up with you? Say, man, I got this dude here. He got some good hish, man. And then they can get us a good price. I say, nah, we got our uncle. Say, nah, that guy, his stuff is pretty good, and then we can get stuff. He said, I got a car. Let's go get some. And then the guy trusts him. They get in the car with him, and then when they get to the place, the police took them, overpowered them, they arrested them, and then they brought them out there, and then they brought the whole media, and then they took this young black man. They handcuffed them, and then the police chief came in and said, this is a problem. Our people, our community is being destroyed by those criminals. We need more money. We need more weapon. We need more police officer to fund. We have to stop this. Those children over here, they don't know anything, but what they are doing, what they are selling, it will infect others. It will become a pandemic. We have to stop it at the roots where it and start up. And then those guys were thrown in jail for like 10, 20 years for nothing. For nothing. They got set up. They brought them someplace. They thought they were going to get some weed. They get arrested. They sentenced to 7, 15 years in prison for nothing. So that's what they were doing to our people. And then they will release the most violent criminals in our neighborhood. Then they will give them amnesty. They know these guys released that is dangerous. They give him all those drugs. Once he start making enough money, and then they come back, they collect the money from him, and then they put him in jail. And then they entice other young men to do the same because you were doing that. Now look at you. The prison is overloading with you. The beloved sister Lisa Cabrera brought a report that in jail, as we're speaking right now, there are more of them than us. That is why they come up with the law. If you stole anything under 1,000, 2,000, you're not going to jail. That's why most of the CVS in California are closing. the Cocaine Import Association agency. You guys made millions. Now, look at you. All right, we're gonna have to go a little bit faster because sometimes it took me a while to telling stories and things like that. All right. Um, where we were. Uh-huh. All right. Son's warning for immunocompromise after fully vaccinated father dies from the plague. 61-year-old Danielle was in good condition. He took the cure but died after getting the plague. A picture that were children. He was wearing a cross, okay, and then he was in Haiti, somewhere in Africa. Have black children, next to him, this guy, his son was literally Michael, another Michael. He wearing a t-shirt that says champion. Michael is the champion. We always, the people that name Michael or Mike, they always wear that shirt, champions, or the last name of Victor, Victoria, or Victoria. 90 school bus drivers who don't want to get the cure quit. Chicago Public Schools offering money to students without rides. Transportation stipends $1,000 for first 2 weekends and $500 per month. Our beloved sister Lisa Cabrera, Hurricane Ida shortage. She released a video. Hurricane Ida shortage of labor and material will cause huge delays and rebuild. They don't talk about this, brothers. It is said the amount of trash they have in this place, it will take them at least 6 months to a year to clean it up, not to counting rebuilding. Festival in East England reenacting the lives of Vikings of celebration of Norse life and culture. Whatever, man. True myth, the Vikings, the Norse were black folks. Boise, Idaho. More disturbing details emerge from Pocatello funeral home investigation. Okay, they find out, brothers, and this, remember this story. And funeral home, they find 12 bodies with 50 fetuses. I have no idea what that is, brothers. How do you have 50 fetuses in there? Were they aborted baby or baby that died? What the hell those people were doing in there? I have no idea. I don't know what happened. The largest state labor union is moving forward with the tentative agreement regarding the cure mandate. A vote to ratify the agreement could come soon as Tuesday. Person is pregnant and don't want to take the cure, so she'll be terminated. So that's when they were discussing to make that thing mandatory. So storms leave damage or uprooted trees behind in far southwest suburbs in Manuka. Man killed in South LA laundromat shooting. Suspect apprehended. Tiger King zookeeper found dead in Brooklyn apartment. They don't know what happened. They just find that guy dead. Woman's death in Silmar home possibly linked to Hollywood pursuit. Police say death looks suspicious. Pediatric plague cases skyrocket as Delta spreads. U.S. surpass 40 million cases. 40 million cases. Out of all those 40 million cases, you mean to tell me less than 1% or no more? Is that what that is? Is that what we wanna say? Hmm? Is that what that is? I'd be gracious to you. I say out of the 40 million, at least 12%, at least 10%. 10% out of 40, you know what that is? Hmm? At least 10% or no more. A lot of people perish. They don't want to say it. 252,000 pediatric plague cases, 365 children hospitalized daily. Sending military medical, they were sending the Coast Guard and the National Guard to help the nurses, and they are still there, brothers. It's not like they help and then they gone, they're still there. Okay. Car crash into pedestrian, 7 hurt, and then Brooklyn Bronx driver hit a bus and lost control. Handcuffed woman shoot deputies in the Arizona gas station. She was tased. Okay. She took the gun and she shot the deputy. Taxi driver kills passenger doing fight and I-55. Somehow that guy give that guy a ride. Some way, somehow, a truck driver see the car stop, and then the guy came in, and then he hold his arm and say, "Man, I just got shot." Say, "What happened?" He said, "I shot the guy." Some argument broke. The taxi driver ended up shooting the guy, and then they got shot. It's crazy. Man shot in the head, found dead in car crash in Lauderdale. I used to work in that place where they find this guy. He got shot in the head. September 9th, strange sky at Shenyang and severe storm. That's when we see that giant, huge beam of light look like the Archangel Michael in the mist. For those of you who remember the video, almost magical. A little oasis has formed in the middle of Texas, the desert. Okay, those people went over there, and then they think this is a good omen and stuff like that. Dixie Fire not letting up. Prompt new evacuation in Shasta County has burned more than 922,000 acres, and it's still burning, brethren. The Dixie Fire is still burning. Truck plane crashes at Venice Golf Course again. Always a plane crash. Truck crashes into building, uncover illegal marijuana operation. 45 planes in the commercial buildings. I don't know how did this happen, but this truck, the truck hit him. What? Look at your luck now, man. Look at you. Look at what kind of luck you're having. Out of all the place, this truck struck your buildings, and they uncover 45 planes in there. All praises. Florida Sheriff's Office releases video of fatal deputy involved shooting. Dash camera shows deputy ambush. Remember the two-thirds shootings? The two-thirds with the police? And then they just stop them. They just get out of the car. They start shooting at the cops. And the cop run. He got killed. I think he got shot. And another one was shooting. And then he hit the cop in the head with the gun. He started beating him in the head with the gun. Another cop came in and shot him and popped him 15 times. He is no more. Crazy things. Florida Sheriff's Office released a video of fatal deputy. Oh, no, I already said this. Boyfriend shoots girlfriend parents, killing her father in North Philadelphia. 3-year-old girl killed in high school rivalry shooting. She was the 3-year-old was inside her house sleeping, and then a bunch of two-third pop up, get out of the car, they shoot the house, the 3-year-old died. Murder suspect of killing Ida evacuated court in Greensboro. That guy had an argument with somebody that was evacuated from Ida. He shot and killed him. They arrested him. Shocking video shows this guy's killer shoots men in broad daylight in New York. That guy, remember that guy, brothers? He dressed like one of those Hasidic Jews. And then he was out there playing in his car, acting like he's doing some stuff, fixing his car. The moment he saw the dude, he popped that guy 4 times in the head. He wasn't one of those Hasidic fellow. Anybody remember that? The kids are quiet out there, getting thirsty. Somebody text me. Wow, I received 6 text messages. How? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, that guy, man, he was a hit, no hish. That guy he popped the dude in the head 4 times, brothers. Crazy thing, crazy. Okay. Okay, the school were paying parents $700 to drive per kids, $700 per kids, okay, for the school year, okay, for the school year to drive the kids to school because they had a shortage of bus drivers, okay. Common all right, that thing, babe. Is the kids out there? I'm thirsty. I need some water. I don't know. Okay, well, whenever they come in, just let them know, okay? All right, sweetie. Okay, so yeah, TikTok create the TikToker, okay, urge cure before dying of plague. Alexandria Blank Terfield, remember that lady? She was 28 or 27. She's no more. And as you can see, brothers, a lot of TikTokers, Hey, I thought you said that when the kids.
The kids is outside, babe. I bring you some water. You thirsty, babe? I'm
Oh.
right here.
All right. Documents her life, her plague hospitalized. Barnesville church members concerned about ongoing vandalism, 7 days church Adventists. Those people are catching hell. September the 11th. Lightning bolt ignited houses fire in Jalisco, Southern California. A family of three escaped. Okay. That was a light that was a little lightning bolt. Boom. The Caldo fire has burned more than 218,000 acres, 218,489 acres, 1,003 structures destroyed, and 60% contained. Growth of fire has slowed down. Residents are not allowed to clean anything. If they do, they will not get grants. You know what that is? Your house is burned. You come back to look at it. If they catch you looking at it, you won't get any money, nigga. Hungary awaits Pope Francis. They were making sweet heavenly buns for Pope Francis. Confectionery. They made a special cake that is mentioned in the Bible. Okay, he made it for Pope Francis. All right then. September 12th. From Canada, unexpected Hurricane Larry hits St. John, Newfoundland. They weren't expecting that, Bridget. Their little device did not peak. They said Hurricane Larry will stay in the Atlantic Ocean. It will not hit any land. Yet he did. He did hit the land. They didn't see it. Winds were 80 miles an hour. It was a category 1 hurricane. All right. It was a hurricane and it landed, Bridget. Mexico, there was a landslide that rips through mountain tours near Mexico City. Part of the mountain gave away, plunging huge rocks onto densely populated area. Houses were severely damaged. One-way crashes takes life of an infant doing family's work in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, the baby was 90 days old. Remember that? No more. It was two Honda Civic. I don't know why. Two Honda Civics were involved. Why both of them were Honda Civic. Anyway, the driver fled and then he was caught. Firefighter makes progress on the large route fire burning in Castaic hillside. Fire was over 400. The fire was 400 acre. Okay, 400 brothers. Okay, massive explosion rocks apartment complex outside of Atlanta. Remember that? Two people are unaccounted for, and one person said they smell gas. Okay, so that's what happened that day. I don't know if they ever found those two people in that explosion. We never heard anything. All they say there was an explosion. Two people are not counted. One of them said they smell gas, and then we told the people. That's when the sister shared a video from us. We saw the particles, those little things that you're seeing. A lot of them are causing the fire because the Mosai is sending the CMEs. September 13th, explosion rocks Seminole Casino, Hollywood, a casino in Hollywood. Okay, remember those people were gambling, and out of nowhere, there was a huge boom, and there was an explosion in the casino. Canada police officer firefighters have gathered to protest against mandatory plague cures. Like, yo, we need our freedom now. They were silently gathering. They were silently gathering, sitting there and act like, I'm gonna take my freedom and stuff. Yeah, you work for the establishment, sir. Either you take this thing or you go hungry. We'll see if you're a true survivor, as you always claim to be. We'll see. National Guard to help transport students to school, and Massachusetts Governor Baker activates the National Guard. 250 guards with drive vans, okay, to drop your kids to school. Those guys were supposed to bring Jacob's trouble, yet they are bringing this. Thank you, Shridi. All right. Thousands flee home as Spanish wildfire rages Costa del Sol. 10,000 forest land have been scourged. That's in Spain. There is that wildfire. Hundreds gather for rally against cure mandates. Man killed, 4 children injured in Idaho school bus crash, also pickup truck. Zebra spotted in there was a there was a bunch of zebra. They got spotted in George County, Maryland. All praises to the Most High. September 4th, 14th. Hurricane Nicholas hammers Texas coast. Okay, they keep that very Don't say anything about Hurricane Nicholas. You barely heard of that in the news, but Hurricane Nicholas did hit. It hit a certain place, but they don't want to show you the damage. It hit them hard though. Life-threatening floods. Nicholas threatened Gulf Coast with catastrophic floods. 9 inches of rain in Houston. Category 1 hurricane. It was another hurricane, brothers. You see, the media always like make it like they said, category 1. It had black community 13% of the population, but yet they commit all the crime. But when it happened to them, shut the hell up, Negro. You better not sing a word about this. Shut the hell up. Turn on the TV. The Cincinnati Bengals is playing. What about that? Category 1 hurricane. The most distressing part is that the rain will fall where Ida did the damage. That's what it was. This like black dynamite say, I threw that hash before I walk in the womb. The most I hate them with Ida. Literally, brothers, where Ida had the most damage, where the flood already there, that's where Nicholas' path was. No peace, brothers. Crazy, man. Jamaica Beach, Texas demographic is 95% white, 0.37 black, not even 1%, not even half, 0.37 Native American, and 0.56 Asian. That is why. That is why they don't show you those things. They're like, when you hear Jamaica Beach, you're like, wait a minute. A lot of Jamaicans over there. Those are all people. They are catching hell. When you double check, you're like, wait a minute. This thing is 95% white, 0.37%, not even 0.50, not even half of 1%. Us. Get out of here, man. The sky is roaring. A violent thunderstorm has struck Nimes, France. Over 19,000 lightning strikes were recorded in 6 hours. 2 months of rain, water fell. Yet they didn't show you that in the news. 2 killed in fiery Tesla in Coral Gables. The car hit the tree, but the tree looks okay. Remember that? The Teslas are horrible out there, man. 3 vehicles destroyed after a fire erupts at Miami dealership. Damage could cost up to $60,000. It was a dude that came over there and light up the place on fire. 8th grader charged with planning MS in a school. 2 Florida boy, Connor Pruitt, 13, and Philip Bird, 14. They were researching the Columbines. We'll show you, brothers. That's how those people are. It's something that Columbine things was done in the 90s, man. They still modeling. They still love this thing. They want to imitate it because they find it's beautiful, okay? Woman killed by a BART train in horrific accident. Service dog stay on the train. Remember that lady that have that little dog? For some odd reason, the dog, what was she tied the dog? I don't know. That thing was the leash was tying around her waist, and the dog stay in the train door closed, and the train drag her, and her body turned into pulp. That's what you need to know. School bus crashes on top of a car in Lakewood, New Jersey. They were having H kids. There were a bunch of H kids in there. Yet the bus crashed. It was. I'm sitting. I'm like, what the hell? How did this happen? The bus is on. The bus is on top. Another bus. It's like what? How? Those were H children. Okay. Man dies after being shot 32 times throughout body in Kensington. Waverly flood victims are finding federal aid isn't enough. They were given $15,000 by FEMA. Remember that? Those people were expecting like $2, $3, $4, $5 million. FEMA say, hey, here's 15 G's. Go take care of that house that you built for $400,000. That's what that is. Okay, the house was paid off, brothers. Okay, FEMA will help them get a SBA loan for 30 years. The woman was 75 years old, man. You know how scummy that is, brothers? You know how much a scum you are? That woman is 75 years old. Her father is even older. The house is fully paid. FEMA say, I will give you a loan for 30 years to rebuild this house. They're like, what? Do you know how scummy that is, man? Your own people. You swagger jacked them. I thought FEMA was supposed to come over there. Those people, the entrance didn't cover the house. FEMA was, well, first of all, FEMA was supposed to be there to resolve all your problem, yet he didn't. Well, second of all, was supposed to be there to give all the trouble, build a camp and go out with gas our people over there and kill them, extermination. Really? Is that what that is? As if you didn't do this when you came in Ireland. Get out of here, man. One pedestrian killed and one hurt in collision outside Simi Valley High School. That was the guy. They were walking and then the car just run them over. And you got that ex-boyfriend in Harlem that killed the mother. She was 9 months pregnant. Okay, he both killed the mother and the child, and then that was her ex-boyfriend. Staffing shortages closed 4 total access urgent cares in St. Louis area. They were serving 2,000 people a day. Wow. 2,000 people a day, brethren. Some people have decided to totally leave the medical field because you are forcing these things upon them. Texas man kills neighbor for supporting Biden. Man, we don't want to go into this, but that guy name was Joseph Angel. The guy name was Joseph Angel Alvarez. And the guy that he killed was named Daniel Kaufman. All praises to the Most High. Ida displaced hundreds of graves in Louisiana. Okay? And the book of Enoch, brothers, the wicked will not have peace. Even though you dead, you will not have peace. The water, literally, brothers. Do you know what strength it will take water to take you 6 feet under and butt you up? A sitting water can't do this. The water had to come from at the bottom and pop those things out. But the caskets was setting on the lawn. They had like 30 to 50 caskets. And then they look for the casket that had that black person in it to show you, hey, this happened to you. But whoever this person was, the Most High judgment upon this person. Let me see how long we are into this. Oh boy, we're already 3 hours. All right, let me take the best one. 2 hours in this. Let's take the best one out of this. All right, let me see. All right. Now, on September 15, Gabby Petito put the name, the real name of Gabby Petito, who was doing this. The other brother say, I see the smoke. It's coming all the way here and then going to sunset, whatever Gabby stand for. And we know this month, Michael and Gabby were in the mist, bridges. Didn't you agree that Michael and Gabby were in the mist? And they still are here, brothers. The angels are giving them hell out there, brethren, and they are reporting unto us. All praises to the Most High. Gabriel, thank you. All praises. Give me a second. Yes, Gabriel was there. Archangel Gabriel, son Gabriel, Michael, Gabriel, they are in the midst. Okay, also Raphael and Uriel, aka Phanuel, they're all there, brothers. All the major 4 angels are here. We keep seeing them. All right. So there was a violent brawl breaks outside a popular upscale Brico restaurant. Cop talking about it was Michael Vega. Okay. Anti-mass QAnon advocate Veronica, she died. Okay, they say, oh, they didn't give her the ivermectin or whatever. Dog. Okay, so there was a Minecraft YouTuber. Okay, he called the plagues hell before he died. He had 1.3 or 1.4 million followers. Okay, so that's when I talk about the Millennium Falcon, Star Wars, George Lucas' wife being a black woman, and he told the people, "This is why I choose to marry black folks and stay around them because, and this last day, certain wife can get me in." I mean, that at least that's what he thought. Baby, vouch for me. I didn't treat you. I'm your husband. The most I can do this. Vouch for me. I mean, that's how I see it. Men shot multiple times near Boys and Girls Clubs in Frankfort, 1800 Kensey Street. Reality TV star sentenced to 17 years for fraud. That Morris Fade, that guy, that fraud. They all fraud. Reality TV show scumbags. Okay. I'm, I'm gonna, Reggie, I'm sorry. On September 15th, I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. Two group of guys came from a soccer match, man, a soccer game. For some odd reason, I don't know what happened. A guy says something to another dude. Did that dude say, "Oh hell no"? You talking trash about my team? That guy literally, brothers. I don't know how. Where does the Mosai get those jokes, man? That guy grabbed a trash like kin, man. This is a sad ray, man. He literally that guy lift that guy lift the trash can. He hit the fellow in the head with him with all this money and he killed the guy, man. Do you know what that is, brothers? To somebody to show up in your funeral as OG on the block. You died, the gangster show in the funeral. They find out you literally got taken out by a trash lid. He killed the dude, man. Because some football game they were arguing, which shows you when you say curse upon their entertainment, curse upon their leisure. Any little thing, something back then, we'll say a few words, we laugh, and then we walk away. That guy literally take a trash can lid and said, "What the hell you just said? We were talking trash?" And he hit the guy, man. He hit the guy, he killed him. He killed the dude, man. That was a horrible death, man. We spent the entire month keep talking about trash leg can become one of our favorite method of weapon here. You know, may Biden go somewhere. You know, for May Biden go certain places that he usually go and performing certain act. And one of those, I don't know, growing up 21-year-old girl that he thought that was 12 because when you look at the dossier, he saw the one go in front of the 12, made one of those girls lift up a trash can lid and hit that demon in the head, and may he be no more. All praises to the Most High. Man. Crazy thing, man. Oh man, that guy, he literally killed the guy, man. That happened in Philadelphia, okay? Pat Sticks. One brother stay in Philly say he doesn't know what the hell is going on over there. There are so many things that happen in that specific place. It must be a ley line, okay? Openly cowboy Governor Jared Police marries first gentleman Marlon Rays and small Jewish community. Yay. Those guys, they didn't wear the cowboy hat though. They wear the little yarmulke, you know, the yarmulke in their head. And then two Hesh fellow, you know, that guy like, okay, well, tonight, my first gentleman will ride my mechanical bull and ride that horse in that dirt wood. Disgusting. Those people are supposed to be the children of God. But yet those two dudes, they didn't wear the cowboy hat or anything, but you can see the boots, you can see the badges, and then they were the governors, brothers. Those are your elites that you saying you so proud. Those are two Hesh cowboys. They married like, well, the media like, you know, shut the hell up. You know, we don't have none of that in our community. Yet they got married, Bridget. Two Hesh fellow, all praises. Crazy things, man. Church comes target of arson in Germantowns. It's September 15th. French military, they killed the ISIS leader or some those things like that. Record number dolphin kills in Fowl Island. 1,400 were killed. Okay, and then that's when we shared the information about the buffalo. Okay, those people like doing this. And for every buffalo dead is one black man dead. For every buffalo dead is one Hebrew dead. That's what they used to say back then. Okay, every buffalo, that was general. I forgot the name of the general. If you can do a little research, the quote is, "For every buffalo dead is an Indian gone." I believe that was one of those main generals that say this. That's when they were trying to, when we were going under the famine, the curse, okay, during Jacob's trouble. Events for cops to get plague shot, but only 10 cops show up. Okay, but more cops are dying of the. Remember that thing they were having? They were doing events for the cops to get the only 10 show up, and then no more cop came in. You know, 237 people in nursing home dies of the plague in August. They were fully cured. Brothers, this is not rare. You got 237 people from a nursing home or no more, and you mean to tell me this is a rare occurrence? Rare. From the same home, all of them were cured. and none of them are no more. How is that rare? What kind of scumbag bucktooth monster coming with this lie? This is not rare, man. Whatever. There was a fellow. That's when that guy created this little video, so I get jacking us. He start doing give praises to. We're calling Abba Yah. We give you all the praise and all the glory, and we bind any spirits. Oh, that's witchcraft, man. You can't bind any spirits. That's witchcraft right there. That fellow, love has a name. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah. A 14-year-old boy got gunned down at a laundromat. The boy, little name was Israel. Little was a freshman in high school. Okay. Malta bus crash, injured bus driver, 10 passengers and 6 take to the hospital. Okay. Alaska, patients wait under cars for treatment. Doctor faces hard choices at packed hospital. Ration medical care. Alaska is getting their butt handed to them, but yet September 17, Pentagon says Kabul drone strike was a tragic mistake. Brethren, they never did this. They never come out. They say they made a mistake, brothers. That was like, at least to me, the first time the general of the army came in and said, we kill a bunch of children and women. 10 people were killed. 7 of them were children. They've been following the car for 8 hours, brothers. How do you make a mistake like this? How do you make a mistake like you've been following a car for 8 hours, brothers? You ended up killing 7 little kids and 3 women. And then those guys came in, they admit that. I'm like, all praises to the Most High. You know why? Because a dude threatened me, say, if you don't tell the truth, I'm gonna go out there and tell the bigger truth. All praises, man. Shooting leave one hip hop artist, the Weez the Wizard, and spot them, got them, they got popped. Crazy thing. September 17, 10,000 migrants held under a bridge in Texas. Most are from Haiti. When we know this, you see, this is what happened, brothers. This is beautiful right there. We stand our ground. We did not go back on our vows. We did not engage. We did not go off course. We knew exactly what that was. We said, the moment, beloved, the moment you see something they keep focusing on you. Oh, hey, look at those Asian black people. A black man got shot in the street. We know the Black Lives Matter. A massive amount of energy is coming. Be ready. Don't be distracted. Talk to the Most High God, your Father. Say, Daddy, what is it? What can your son, what can your daughter do? People think that thing that happened under the Texas, they happen all the time. That's why they send those guys under horses with those stuff. They know they put the photo. They know things like that will trigger you. Those people have been ruling over you for 400 years. They know what tickle you. They know how to distract you from certain things that coming. And the 8K here, we stand firm. And the others, they do their part. Because the main target is the 8K. That's the main target. To have you talking about something else. Beloved brother Phil, if you could post for us a certain exemption, if some sisters was asking, certain exemption if the people want to bring it to the workplace so they can be exempt from the cure. If you can post this, that would be very kind of you. We'll thank you and thank the Most High for doing this. A lot of people are asking. Give the brother a moment. He will look. If somebody can post the link to download the form and print it out, and if your job is messing with you, you bring them in. If you fill it out, and then see what will happen. Please. I can't see the chart. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this, so I may not be able to see when the brother posts the link for you to download the exemption form. Okay, do that for the people because I've been receiving a lot of emails about that. Okay, now Okay, so 10,000 migrant Haitian under a bridge in Texas. We know it was symbolic. We know the Mosiah say spiritually they crossed the river, they made it under the ley line, the bridge, the Rio. They are protected. Some of them are sent back. Some of them are still here. All skin folk are not kinfolk. Some are, again, brothers, that has nothing to do with physical. It was all spiritual, and we explained what that is. At least 14 shot, 4 fatally in Chicago in the 12-hour. Driver dies after car goes off hospital parking lot sculptures. I don't know what happened. The car just fell off the parking lot. What the hell? What happened there? Woman dies after crash a car in Broward Beauty Salon. Okay. Carmen's hostess attacked by 3 tourists from Texas because of the queue. Remember that lady? They asked her, "Do you have proof of that queue?" And then she well on her. Fight. There was some dude trying to get involved. Brothers, when you go places, you see people fighting and all that. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Thank you, beloved brother Fear. If you need the brother just put the link in the description. If you need that exemption form to bring to your work, okay, bring this. Okay, a lot of our people have success with that. Okay, we have 2 sisters and 1 brother that bring it to their workplace. They don't mind them. Okay, that's what that is, child of light. Just hey, I keep minding my own business. I keep it moving, friend. I don't know you scumbag. I will not get stabbed, shot, and worse. A scumbag go out there and lift a freaking trash can lid and hit me in the head with it. I'm keeping walking. I don't know you people. To hell with you. I'm going home. I don't know you people. Don't get involved, brothers. Stay out of it. You never know where that trash can lid gonna come from. So, but stay out of it. All right. So, all right. Greenville, yeah, Gabrielle, yeah. Gabrielle Clark said that roommates Jim. Oh, yes. Regin, this right there, the Mosiah is grand. That's why we always say this. The Mosiah is grand. Which one of you remember that story, brothers? Men, woman found shot to death in St. Petersburg, home location 18th Avenue and Grainsville Court. 18, 1 plus 8, do your thing. Grainsville Court, do your thing. The man accusing of taking the couple out, the man had a roommate. The roommate name is Gabriel. Again, the Archangel Gabriel, brothers. And this month alone, Michael and Gabriel put a lot of work. Angel Gabriel Clark said that roommate, the main name is James Pagan. All praises, man. The main name is James Pagan. He was the suspect. He shot the 18-year-old Barbara Jean Lombardi, and the girl that he took out, he's 18, 1 plus 8, do your thing. And the guy is 21 years old, do your thing. How could you make this up? How on earth are you making these things? Because the Messiah is sending holy communication, holy communion, holy transmission unto you. Nobody else. Give the Messiah praises and glory. That was a great feat the Heavenly Father did, man. That was a great feat for those of you who remember. All praises, man. All praises. When you like, how? All praises. Only our Heavenly Father can do this. Nobody else. Only. You see, the February, September brothers, Gabriel and Michael was all over, man. Phanuel and you're all over. All praises, man. And that's for those of you who know. If you don't know too, give the Messiah praises and glory, okay? America car crash epidemic, driving kills as many Americans each year as gun do. Experts say that is preventable. News article. No, it's not. No, it's not. They are seeing that, brothers. They are seeing there's a massive amount of accident, and if not, 80 to 90% of those accidents are fatal. They've seen it. And then they're now blaming the truck drivers. I think I released a video last night. They are blaming truck. Oh, big rig truck drivers. Oh, truck drivers. No, that's not what that is, man. It's the ley line judgment. Military plane crash in residential neighborhood in North Texas. And the plane that was a routine. It damaged at least 3 home. Okay, a routine training mission. Don't know what caused the plane to go down. Michael Beard on the video. Okay, B-52 bomber crash in Missouri on September 14, 2021. Hadn't flight for malfunction. This airplane cost $2 billion, brothers. The B-2 bomber. That this airplane cost $2 billion and it crashed. And that thing is heavy and arsenal, man. You watch that video, you see it. Excuse me. Yeah, there was a house they found in New Harrisburg. They find $1 million worth of things that they've been stolen in this house, from Home Depot to Kroger's, from Publix, whatever you name it, you will find it in this house. 3 killed in Georgia helicopter crash. Identified there was a Godzilla equipment to remove the helicopter. September 18th. Carson, California, a violent jolt of 4.3 earthquake. Remember in Carson, that earthquake that happened captures the quake. There was a pole dancing class. There was a sister. Her name was Fee Manuel. That's one of the time the Most High say, I am with you. But he's saying it. The Most High can pass his message to anybody. The sister, I'm not saying the sister is a professional cookie maker. I mean, no, he's not selling, baking cookie, but come on, man. Dancing on pole. You have a school that teach women how to bake. I mean, the men can come and smell the bake. No sampling. You can watch the cookies, smell it, but then you cannot eat it. The sister name was Fee Manuel. God is with us. All praises to the Most High, man. The Most High constantly telling you, do not be in fear. I am with you. The angels are with you. I am doing all those things. Give him praises and glory. Okay. All right. Emmanuel, Most High will protect the house of David. All praises to the Most High, man. We did see this, brothers. Oil refinery in Carson began to flare because of the earthquake. Okay. Woman fatally shot in the face in Southeast Houston. Men said it was an accident. I accidentally shot that woman in the face. Okay, whatever. Man. Authorities in high alert ahead of Washington, D.C. rally for the January 6 protesters. Those people still dealing with that scar, and they will go. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next January 6, man, for the 1 year anniversary. Some scum will do something, you know? Yeah. Authorities, Louisiana shelters at capacity after Hurricane Nicholas, okay? That fellow Gabby, the Gabby boyfriend, he missing. They don't find him. And September 19th, 2 days after the whole Haitian thing, there was an earthquake that struck a little island called La Palma. La Palma, the true name of the island is, somebody give something, I'm not quite sure, whoever that was. Let me see. Kevata, thank you. All praises to our great I am, no matter the plans and the hearts of men. Only the purpose of the Most High shall be established. Hallelujah. Okay, thank you for sealing this for the nation. No matter what men have they do have their plans, brothers. They do have their little plan to go hide and run and hurt the children of the Most High. But the Most High checkmate them. How? September 19th. There was a little island called La Palma. The island name is St. Miguel Island, the island of Michael, the Archangel Michael. This earthquake happened, which triggered a volcano to erupt. And the video that we released last night, if you look at the thumbnail, it looked like the Archangel Michael with the trumpet blowing. Look at the tip of the volcano. You will see that's where the trumpet, the mouth of the trumpet. You follow the mouth, you will see the angel holding the thank you to the sister that brought us to us and the comment board. And then you see the archangel blowing the trumpet, the shofar. This was not a little thing. The reason why you see the whole La Palma Island thing take over the entire internet, the reason why the entire world know about this, it's because the AK did not get distracted, and we pray, we keep it up, we keep it up. It goes to the ley line, the 100 monkey experiment, it pop up. Now everybody see how big and messed up this thing is. And we understand that was the Most High sending this message. Palm, hand, the hand of the Most High, palm, tree. When they were laying the palm trees for YAHAWAH, the grand entrance is coming. Palm, La Palma, palm trees for the great leader to come, to come in and rescue the people. Michael blow the trumpet, and the island of Michael and La Palma. You can't make this up. And those things weren't random, brothers. We did not force anything trying to make things sound good for the people. Certain things I didn't even see them. You saw them. Some people, some sister while watching CNN, snapping a picture, they can literally show you the face came out of the volcano. You can't make that up. You can't make this up, beloved. That's what happened. Okay, all right. That was Psalm Matthew 1 through 9, Psalm 92, 12, the Darwin ox, things like that. Okay. Chris Rock was fully cured, yet I don't know what happened to this guy. Something happened to him. And $10 million home owned by Google billionaire Larry Page destroyed by fire. Okay, $10 million home. Those are the billionaires. The Most High is burning down their houses. Okay, fire destroy historic St. Paul Lutheran church and far south suburbs. Sorry. And September 20th, there was a MS in Russia, brothers. At least 8 people or no more, several are injured and shooting at a university. You literally, brethren, you saw the people are jumping from floor, breaking their legs, breaking their arm, breaking bones in the body, fleeing the place because the Most High, by our prayer, put the spirit of fear, confusion, emptiness, loneliness, paranoia unto them. They run. For those of you who saw this video happen in Russia, give the Most High praises and glory. That was September the 20th. Okay, that's when we share the beloved brother LDI here puts a picture of Joseph Smith, the black man, the Hebrew. Okay, Joseph Smith was a Hebrew man, a black man. He wasn't that fellow that they are showing you. Mormon also, to the brother that Big Judah shared his video, they were all our people. We got Swagger Jack, brothers. If now you want to discuss and fight over this, I can do this, man. Okay, so he had an effort. Okay, he has an effort with fringes with him. Okay, the photo is in the page of the community of the beloved brother LDIL. If you can find the link, put it for the people if they wish to see it, and the lesson that he also did in there, and the books that we have in there. We have the book of boy, do we have time to go get it? It's over there. I can't see it. Here. Give me a second, beloved. Let me see if I can grab the book for you. All right. Oh boy. Whew. I found it. Damn it. So many books over here. Ooh. What is it, shooting?
You okay?
Yeah, I was trying to get this book. Yeah, I was trying to show a book here. I'm almost done, sweetie. There you go, brethren. Teachings of the prophet Joseph Smith, compiled by Joseph Fielding Smith, Elder James Terry Fitzer. And this book, if you read it, it will tell you who Joseph Smith really was. He literally, there's a passage we really love in there. Let me see if I can find it. I always give gifts of the gospel aspiring men. Where's our favorite part? Man, I should have. We bought this book probably a year ago. If you can find a PDF, put it there for, here we go, for the people. Okay, that page 199. The keywords of the priesthood, page 199. He was describing Paul, the Apostle Paul, as a black man. There you go. Page 180. This is Joseph Smith description of the Apostle Paul. How did he know this? This is what he said here on page 180. Description of Paul, given by the prophet Joseph Smith, January 5th, 1841, at the Organization of School of Instruction. He is about 5 feet high. The Apostle Paul was a very short man. He was 5 feet high. That's the description he's giving, brothers. This is from his own mouth. He was very high. He was about 5 feet high, very dark hair. Dark complexion. Do you know what that is when they say you have a dark complexion? Define that word, dark complexion. Dark skin. The Apostle Paul was a 5 feet tall brother. Dark complexion, dark skin. Dark hair. Dark complexion, dark skin, okay? Large woman nose. Flat nose, large nose. Oh, look how many hair I got on me. Dark, large nose, sharp face, small black eyes, penetrating as eternity, round shoulders, a whining voice. He speak like a little voice. He speak a little voice. Except when elevated, and then it almost resembled the roaring of a lion. He was a good orator, active and diligent, always employing himself in doing good to his fellow men. Now, you mean to tell me this guy, you people always say he's the most racist man on earth. In his book, he described to you a black man, a little short black man, black hair, black face, black eyes, black beard, black everything, being Paul the Apostle. This guy you see here is not Joseph Smith. You see, Joseph Smith was a black man. He was going around preaching the book, telling the people what to do. He got arrested. He got beat. He says it here. In his book right here, he said where he got arrested. Again, we don't have the time to go in this book. We already went into it in all our previous lesson. Okay, teaching of the prophet Joseph Smith, compiled by Joseph Smith's Field. All right, this book I'm not quite sure if you can find this book. He was a black man. He just described to you what Paul looked like. Elder, beautiful. He go in depth. If you can put the link into this, okay. Don't listen to people tell you the Book of Mormon is the book of a devil, white Jesus. None of that. That's not what that is. That's not what that is. Okay. All right. So it's been a while. We haven't gone into this book. All right. It's been a while. My apology, brethren. You know, sometimes we have to say those things so that people will understand that everything was you. You got swagger jacked. When you are ruling the world, a lot of people were confined in certain places. They were allowed to get out, and then because you were doing a lot of scumbag stuff, and then the Most High put those people on top of you. What they did, they took everything you used to do, they put themselves there, they glorify themselves, they make you worship them. Okay, yeah, it was like a little Kevin Hart looking Negro, a little short dude with a little whiny voice. But he was a good orator. It is good to listen to Paul. Okay, but when Paul is speaking about the word, this voice sounds like a lion. All right, give the Most High praises. Okay, that's why he say knowledge will be increased. Okay, all right, all praises to the Most High. Let me see. Woof, we are September where we were. Yeah, lava continued to destroy homes in Palma. Let me see. Man died shot while driving on Twitter. Hurt parents. So many things, but I'm trying to take the good one. Okay. 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 Safety alert on Western Broad resident. Beware of alligators, foxes, and coyotes. There is a rabies alert on the area. They see foxes and coyotes. What they are seeing, brothers, they saw an increase of coyotes, foxes, and animals, alligators, and wild boar running in the neighborhood, because the animals, the Most High is positioning them through the ley line. They can follow the ley lines. They can sense the ley lines. That's why that's what that is. Okay, a woman just left a church and she saw a large alligator. Horrible signs. Okay, okay. There was a massive tree crashes in home in Southwest Atlanta. Men see clinging to a semi. There was that dude. He's on I-85. That guy sit on a truck. He just hold the he just hold on the truck with one hand. The other hand, he had a blunt in there. He was smoking. He was driving. Apparently, that guy do this all the time. Crazy things, brothers. Okay, that's when they show Gabriel Petito has a shirt that says Zion. Gabriel here to protect Zion. All praises to the Most High. Thank you for the brothers and the sisters that brought this to our attention. Okay. The beloved sister Lisa Cabrera released a video. Baltimore and other police agencies are facing an ammo shortages. They run out of bullets. They don't have any that much people to deliver them bullets. Okay, whatever, man. September 21st, Big Levi showcases Mayor Marion Barry for set up drug use. And yes, Marion Barry, okay. That was like back in the 1980s. They did really like the video. There are so many things that happened in the 80s and 70s, brothers. He just I wish I could be like the Most. I would brought all those things onto you, but that's what happened. So when they used to put those things in our people back, that was Marion Barry back in the 80s. And apparently I wasn't even born yet, but a lot of people say they remember that. And then now look at you. People say, we remember this when you used to set up all men and women. Now look at you, okay? All right, so La Palma destroying 50 over 50 homes that day. Okay. And on that day, the plague officially, beloved brothers and sisters, officially becomes America's deadliest pandemic as U.S. fatality surpasses the 1918 flu. Estimates, the death toll around the world was 50 million worldwide. In India alone, brothers, in India alone, you will find this number. In India alone, you will find this number. Okay, that was the day that officially the plague was deadlier than what happened in 1918, 1919. Okay, that was that day. All right. Canary Island officers, they evacuate 7,000 people. The Bushcraft Beer fellow, he really don't like when you copy his name and stuff like that. That thing was going on. There was a 6.0 earthquake that hits Australia. Remember, the broadcaster, the news anchor. That guy literal name is Michael Wallen. When Michael Wallen was in the news, he was and then he starts shaking. He was like, "Is that an earthquake?" You can literally see it, brothers. The guy was in fear. It's like, okay, these things are unusual here. That guy name was Michael Wallen, another Michael. All praises to the Most High. Okay, okay, so boat catches and fire near popular Jupiter restaurant. Arson suspect and fire that damage historic church in Harlem Baptist Church. Woman shot, killed in West Oak police car. The number was 3522. You know what to do. Four people killed and 10 injured in violent 24 hours in Philadelphia and stuff. Retired LSPD detective found dead in freezer. Remember that woman? She had a 64-year-old daughter, and then she was found dead in a freezer. You don't know what that woman did in the past and in the 1950s, 60s to our men. You don't know what this former detective, how many lies they put on our men and women. They found her in a freezer. Horrible way to die. 15-year-old shot in Philadelphia. Let me see. Deported the Haitian migrant arrived in Port-au-Prince. 70 cargo record ships waiting on to unload at Port LA. There was a strange shaking in North Phoenix in the home for over 10 years now. September 22nd, hospital staff received panic button because they've been getting beat. People are beating them and stuff like that. Greensboro Church caught on fire. Men wearing Fort Bragg search. Men arrested after several LSD church catching fire in Georgetown. And former parishioner accused of arson. That guy used to go to this church. For some reason, he was displeased. He set the church on fire. Church of Christ, the fire truck has the number 12 on it. Video shows suspect stabbing in Miramar. Father seeking clues from community after daughter. Okay, remember that those daughter, there were two cowgirls. One of them looked like somebody that they, after 2 days burying that, after 2 weeks, they're burying that person and they just break the casket and pull her out. They say, put some makeup on her and marry her to that the other cowgirl. And they murdered in Moab. The people in the community in Moab, which is 90% white, 5% Native American, 0.36% black, they say, we do not feel safe in Moab anymore. This is your turn now. In the 80s and 70s, 90s, until now, our people used to say, we don't feel safe in our community. You guys used to tell us, pull yourself by the bootstrap, get another job, get a better job, send your children to school. Why don't you go to college? You guys did all those things, yet you're not safe in your neighborhood. It is said there is somewhere around like 80 women or 800 women that's been dead in Moab. If you got a number, put it in the stuff that people can see. 2 men found dead in an apartment complex in North Area. They were both 25 years old. Okay, Afghan refugees in Wisconsin arrested for molesting the child and threatened and strangled the wife and stuff. 3 men and cops had a shootout. Okay, remember the beloved brother Roy King over there in Orlando. He was praying with us. Okay, remember the brother that was praying with us during the 12 hours. He was praying with us, and then there was a shooting outside of his house. He didn't even hear it. What he heard is somebody say, I got shot, I got shot. When he looked out there, he saw two-thirds running and got shot. He gave the Most High praises and glory, closed the window, said, to hell with you, stay out of it. He stay out of it. Come to find out, brothers, when we watched the video of the shooting, we heard the word Bravo Mike, aka thank you for the people that corrected me. It means for black male suspect. Bravo Mike, Jacob, Texas, and one of the suspect name was Michael. Not a single bullet hit the building where the brother was. Not a single bullet hit the brother. And you see it all the time in the news, brothers. People in their homes sleeping. They get shot. Stray bullet, they get killed. That means the Archangel Michael was in the midst. He protect the whole. There was a holy one in the building. He protect, and every single person that was in this building were also in the spiritual Goshen. They didn't get hurt. We give the Most High praises and glory for all of that. You can't make that up. 1 man dead, another injured in North Philly, 52 stuff. That was in September the 22nd. Let me see. Okay. Remember that, brothers. Tampa woman arrest and murder for hire plot in an upscale neighborhood. 50-year-old Diana, she wanted for killing a spouse of a person that she used to be in a relationship. She's a Christian. She has a Christian group called WOE. WOE. This is what happens when you're a Christian and you don't read the Bible. WOE of Excellence Consulting, Women Excellence, Women of Excellence Consulting. This is what happened when you people don't read the Bible. The woe come right back onto you. Okay. September 24th. September 24th. That fellow, UK Ting, Octane, all right, went somewhere, popcorn, sushi, Kroger, you know the deal. His victim was 34 years old. The victim was a devout Catholic. She went into church after she went to church, and the same day she got off church and she go to work. Where was your God? Where was he? UK thing did his thing. All praises to the Most High, man. And that was that same time one lady uttered her mouth against the Most High servant. She told the sister she should have never listened to me and stuff. Then the Most High killed her son. Her son was 25 years old. He's gone. And then that's when we saw the black horse in the sky. Everybody here that watched the video, I didn't even have to tell you. You literally, the moment you see, say, this is a black horse, and it is riding. Okay. And then the guy with the head lying and the chariot, all those things, that was that day. Okay. Okay. Lake Mead and all that. Okay. September 25th, La Palma, volcanic eruption shut down the airport. They put the airport down. September 26th. One dead after early Sunday morning shooting. It was like at the church, I believe. 3 dead after Amtrak train. Remember the train, the Amtrak train? You know, it derails. It was coming from Chicago and stuff like that. 147 passenger. You can't make that up. All praises to the Most High. September the 27th, a 6.5 earthquake hit Crete, Greece. They say one person died. The church, literally, brothers and sisters, fell on top of this person and killed him. Remember that earthquake, a 6.5 earthquake? The church, beloved, literally, that person died, man. Okay, and then that was like the cyclist, 6 cyclists got run over by some dude in a truck, some 16-year-old boy, and then near Route 99. All praises to the Most High. Okay, woman struck and killed an I-45, 4+4+5, 99. But she was running away from a boyfriend. She was trying to get on 99, double destruction, 9 + 9, 18, 1 + 8, 9. Okay, man 26 shot 7 times. All right, so one person dead, 2 are trapped in traffic. September 28, 28, 29, September 30th. We didn't do any video because Big Levi was busy with doing certain things. Beloved, all praises to the Most High. Give the Most High praises and glory, man. The Most High is grand. Well, yesterday, what happened yesterday in the video? Can anybody remember? Because I didn't watch the video. I was at that freaking sleep apnea thing. But all praises to the Most High. Yesterday, a bunch of things happened. What was the thing that mostly caught your eyes yesterday? I can't remember the video that I did yesterday. Let me see. I think I got it here. Let me just go run to it. Oh, Joy Benedict. Okay, Joy Benedict. Okay. Anybody remember the message about Joy Benedict? Okay. Joy Benedict. Okay. The Most High say, rejoice, you are blessed. Rejoice. Okay, now we see, brothers, the Most High move. Nobody here can say there's 30 days. There ain't no prophecy being fulfilled. Nobody said in 30 days the Most High didn't send angels. He keep his covenant. He keep his words, brethren. Yesterday we sing, we dance. Psalm 7. Somebody help us if you are here, beloved brother. Help us with Psalm 7, verse 17. Help us with Psalm 7, verse 17. That's a commitment. We honor the Father. We praise. Thank you for everybody that here talk, everybody that give. I didn't see that. Everybody that help, brothers. This is beautiful, okay? This is beautiful. Be not ashamed, beloved. Be not ashamed of giving the Heavenly Father joys, okay? All right, there was a fire in Carson. Yes, yes, thank you, Sister Bobby Burton. The fire in Carson City. The brother name is Gabby. No, the brother name, I forgot the brother name, but the brother staying there. He said, the thing is, he said, I don't know where the smoke stopped. And we realized the smoke was a plume and also a sword unto them and protection unto us. One sister sent an email. She says she find a plume, but she doesn't know what it means. Okay, she said, I don't know what that means. And I sent her Psalm 91, verse 4. If you stumble upon a plume, you find one in your car, in your house, in your bed, give the Most High praises and glory. You are under Psalm 91, verse 4. Please help us with Psalm 91, verse 4 and Psalm 7, verse 17. All right. Okay. Thank you, brother Mosaic Quill, that is in over there in Saint Gabriel Ali. The Most High is protecting you under his feather, under his wing. Give the Most High praises and glory. This is great confirmation for the people that live in Saint Gabriel, man. Okay, you know, great confirmation. And whoever is not over there in Saint Gabriel, you're not under the Most High. There is a sword upon you. Don't be surprised, brother. You see something major happen in San Gabriel in the coming few days. Anyway, Psalm 94 verse 4: For thou hast maintained my right hand in my cause. Oh no, wait. Psalm 91. Excuse me, I say Psalm 4. Psalm 91 verse 4. Okay. So let's read Psalm 9 verse 4. For thou hast maintained my right hand in my cause. Thou settest in the throne of judging right. All praises. This work too. Psalm 7, verse 7. I will praise the Most High according to his righteousness, and I will sing praises to the name of the Lord, the Most High. All praises. All praises. Okay, Psalm 7, verse 17. We do this all the time. If you find a plume, this is Psalm 91, verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So if you find a feather of plume, you are in the truth, you are being protected. Brothers, this is not, we are not making this into a religion or you must get a plume and all that. Beloved, if you live in San Gabriel, you don't find a plume. The Most High put your plume in the sky. You saw it. You saw the video. That's a confirmation that, oh, hell, oh, to hell with you people. I'm protected. To hell with all of you. I'm good. I'm protected. I'm going to keep praising the Most High and do his work and be in the truth and all that. Let's see about yes, should be there. Yeah. So yes, beloved, we had a great time, and then we study. You know, we give the Most High praises and glory. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. So yes, brothers. Somebody sent me a video of a bunch of other people that are taking the word of the Most High. They are taking the give me a second. Zoop. There you go. Oops. Give me a second. Boy, I'm trying to put something here. Huh? Really? Oh, yes, yes. All right. I forgot. There you go. All right. We're good. So, beloved, as you can see, as you witness, beloved, the Most High is in the midst, is working. All those things that we're saying here, beloved, we said it with the bottom of our heart. We did not make those things up. We did not pay those people to set up the news. This is not staged. We did not use any CGIs. I'm not an alien. I'm not a Freemason. I'm not a some kind of Illuminati guy walking in the background, and I'm not doing this for money. Trust me. If I want your money, if I need to get your money, you wouldn't even know what happened. I would have become a pastor. I would have had my own church, and I would have been very good at it, damn good at it. If I wanted your money, if I was doing this for money, Big Leaf, I would have surpassed all those scumbag Duplantis, JC, TD I would have been the best of them. That is the truth. Now that I know it for a fact, I would have been the best pastor out there. But the Most High had other plan for me. You know, he said, "You are mine, and you're not gonna do this scumbag stuff. Go ahead and work for me." So I work for the Most High. I know who I'm working for. I read the law. I read a bunch of them. I understand what I'm doing and how the Most High can take care of me. We didn't make this up to the 8K. Hold the line. You are very important to the Most High. I'm not saying you are the most important, but what you are doing is extremely important. Now, beloved, you see there's a massive amount of knowledge that are popping into our people. They start seeing things in the news. Even the sister that watched the volcano, I didn't even see this because of your fasting, of your praying and repenting and all the stuff you are doing. The Most High is talking to you and to you alone. I don't know yet what the fast is going to be. The this coming up Thursday, but the Most High will surely let us know doing prayers, and it will pop something in my head, in your head, and somebody head. Something will happen before Thursday. We will fast. Excuse me. If anything, we always fast for the glory of the Most High. You know, if anything, we'll just fast for the glory of the Most High, for the Most High to bring more pain and bring more love to us and pain unto them. Okay, we always do this. It's not necessary for you to join us, brothers. Please listen, brethren. I always say this and I always will say this. My video, our video, brothers, you don't have to watch all of them. You can catch up with us every end of the month and find out what happened. You don't have to catch up with all our videos, especially my videos. Pay them no attention. Only watch my video if I don't know they pop up in your feed or they just start playing by themselves, or you say, "Wait, whatever happened to that fat guy that I saw the other day? Let me check him, see what he said." Oh, well, they shut down his channel. Okay, all right then. All praises to the Most High. Don't bother yourself with the channel. Pray, repent, brothers. Pray, repent. If you can fast, brothers. Okay, don't bother yourself. And I know a lot of you're stubborn as hell. You're like, "Oh hell no, Big Leaf. I watch all your videos and I will make sure I watch everything." And so, hey, if that's what you want to do, man, go ahead, do it. But I do not want. Oh, that's my dog right here. Give me a second. Yo, son, what up, man? Nah, Nico, man, I'm live, man. I'm live. I got the people here. I got over 418 people watching me, and I'm live. That shit was horrible, Nico, man. That shit was horrible, man. Yeah, yeah, the way they connect all those things and stuff. Yo, if you type, wait, are you on your TV? Is that what that is? Okay, well, just go to YouTube and then type Big Levi, and then you will see me pop up. If you have a yeah, just go to YouTube, type Big Levi, B. Yeah, they did, man. I went to the test, dog. That thing was horrible, man. They put so many things on me. I didn't sleep at all. And then they're trying to make a lot of money, man. It's just like they could have made this thing once for me, dog. They make me go to that things like 2 times, then to 3 times. They say they're gonna have to go ahead and make me go for a final test to give me a machine. And the guy say, yeah, I have it, but it's mild, if I continue losing weight. But it's been 2 weeks now. I've been working out because I've been busy doing this stuff. But I'm live. Yeah, he said if I walk out, I lose the weight, I should be fine. So I'm live right now. You can go ahead and type it. You'll see me. Yeah, Levi, Big Levi, and then you should see it pop up. You should see it in my channel. You should see me. N- No, yeah, there should be one that say live. I don't know which one is live, or I can send you the link, and then you can just uh every single day, dog. Every single day, man. I told you this thing is serious, man. This Haitian is serious. I gotta pray every day. So let me send you the link, and then you go get it. Get. All right then. All right. Yeah. So that's the homeboy, checking on me because they haven't seen me, and then they haven't seen me in the hood for a while now. They're wondering like, yo, we haven't seen you. What's up with you, Nigo? You don't come around here anymore. Man, I pray every day, man. I'm busy doing the Mosai's work. He just want to make sure, like a lot of people been calling, and because they want to make sure that uh the appointment that I had went well. So I'm gonna send him the link right now so he can go ahead and check it. Because he was wondering where I am. You always check on me, make sure I'm good, I'm doing all right. So yes, brethren, like I said, don't bother yourself. Um, don't if you can watch my video all the way, you enjoy them, that's good. But don't trouble yourself. Watch a video. Watch a video anytime you can. Okay, anytime you can. Don't killing yourself like you gotta fast like the nation, and I gotta prove myself to the Most High. The Most High say, Joy Benedict, you're blessed. You're blessed. Rejoice. You're blessed. You have nothing to worry about. Why? Just watch your salvation. Just watch your salvation. That's all, man. Okay, so let me just I just okay, I just sent it through email. Uh, hmm. I just sent it to your email. There we go. All right, brother. So yeah, don't bother yourself. Again, a lot of people don't see me, and then they like, well, we don't see you anymore, man. I say I pray every day. I read every day. I'm working for the Most High now, man, because this thing is serious, and He knows it. Okay, we have certain things that we're going to do. He's very interested. He always asks, "Hey, man, when can we do this? When we can do that?" Like a lot of people always sending me email, Big Levi, if you need anything, let me know, man. I got a trash can lid. If anybody bothering you, you know, um, call me. Let me know. Well, how can I help? The whole nation wanted to help, but brothers, and it's not something that I'm doing myself. It's something that the Mosa is doing, and I wish, beloved, I wish I could give every single person that call me a job to work for the Mosa. I wish I could do this, but I'm not in control, brothers. I'm not. I barely, like I told you, I barely can go to a doctor appointment, brothers, for something without something happen, without the out of my control. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to just sit there and then act like you know trying to be cool to people, trying to be your friend. I'm not this type of guy, man. Thank you, brother Cassius Robinson. Thank you, Messi Ampere, for this, for the super sticker. I'm not this guy, man. If anything, I'm more on the scumbag side. I just come to a place I really don't want to talk to people. I come here, do my business, and get the hell out because I know what's out there. Yet I'm always getting involved with some type of people seeing that, and I'm like, Mosai, what are you doing? What, Mosai, Father? What is it? Okay, what? Great. There you go. Now I'm gonna sit there and then listen to this guy, and then, ding, the Mosai sent me a message through this person. You see that guy that just called me now? He's like a brother to me. I could safely say that's the only friend that I have that I talk to. I don't talk to anybody else. That's like a brother to me. That's the only guy that I talk. I don't talk to anybody else because like everybody that I talk to, it seems like either they don't understand me or they're too busy doing something like that is so futile. You look at this dude, that guy is warrior about who was the champion of 1994 soccer World Cup, so they can, when they get into discussion with another dude, so they can beat that dude when it comes to Manchester United, all that scumbag soccer things. They are too busy doing things like that. Okay, brothers, I'm not a Christian. I don't work for Christ. I don't work for your Jesus Christ, your Cesar Borgia. I'm nothing. I'm not a prophet. I'm none of these things, beloved. I'm not a super learning guy. I'm not super smart. It's the spirit that the Most High put in me. That's it's all the Most High. I don't know anything else. It might, oh, the Big Levi is smart and stuff like. No, he's not. Let the Most High rip the Holy Spirit from me. You're like, Big Levi, you are the dumbest Negro. What the hell happened to Big Levi? Why is he having a church right now? He's performing miracle. Big Levi is performing miracle in the church with young women only and a back room door. What the hell is going on out there? That means the Most High ripped the Holy Spirit from me. I'm not that smart, brothers. Back then I thought I was, but I realized that oh, okay, if anything, I'm in the opposite side, brothers. Okay, so yeah, beloved. So like I said, if I don't, that's why I like talking to you people. You guys are my friend, my brothers, my sister, because you understanding. That's why I don't go around, brethren. I don't talk to people because they don't understand me. If I don't talk to my brother that I just called me, I don't talk to people. I don't talk to people. I just talk to you guys. Whatever happened in my life, I'll let you know. I'll let you listen to the wife talking because we all family. We all spiritual family. Okay. Because if I try to tell another person today I find a plume, 27 was over there, 99. I saw this guy, Joe Bowles, Joseph Ephraim. That person will look at me like, what the hell are you saying, man? What is nine and so? It's a jersey. That guy just wear a jersey. Are you one of some of those Illuminati scumbag? Like, yo, that's not. Do you understand what listen? You have to understand that guy wore the number 99. I saw him 2 times. Plus, there was the ICU guys over there. They won't understand it. They will not understand it. And then they're gonna start to pissing me off, man. And don't if you keep pissing Big Levi up and there's a trash can over there, certain things might happen to your head. That's why I decide, like, yo, I'm not gonna speak with those people, man. I just walk away. When I'm speaking here, every single person that I hear understand me. They know they know what I'm saying. Some of them may not know, but they say all praises to the Most High. When I understand, He will let me know. Besides that, there is no real subject to talk. Beloved, what else you want to talk about out there, man? My dog called me out there the other day, yesterday. He said, man, did you see the news, man? And I said, yeah. He said, you see what they did to our people with the slavery, those guys on the horses. And then he said, we have to go back home and we have to do something. And I said, yeah, we will. Calm down. The Mosiah is doing this. He's doing it for a reason. Beloved, there is no other subject. What else can we discuss here, man? What else, man? What else we can sit there and then discuss? What else they have out there, beloved? You got those volcanoes, those earthquakes, the popcorn, everything is going on. And then you want to sit there and talking about the football. You want to talk about like how LeBron James gonna win? I don't know, some scumbag stuff. Yo, man, there's nothing, beloved, nothing. Now, brothers, let's go and then close with the books. This is the book again, beloved. Teaching of the Prophet Joseph Smith, compiled by Joseph Fielding Smith. Get the oldest version you can find. And again, boy, I keep finding, forget, page 109. Was that what that is? And page 180, you will find the description of the Apostle Paul. Okay, he was a black man. Okay, this man, which they say is a racist man, will have never described as Apostle Paul being a black man. How did he describe him? Because he was with Paul, because he know people that was with him. All right, thank you. Because he was with Paul. The whole thing, a lot of things they told you that happened thousands of years ago, brothers, it did not happen that long, man. Okay. The second book, brethren, it's called Desmond Seward, The 100 Years War. The beloved brother Phil just post a link and the stuff for you. Okay, The 100 Years War, the English and France, 1335 to 1453. And 1492, 39 years later, they invaded, they destroyed us, the southern tribe, and the third part, okay, when we were ruling Europe, and then they gained the information, brothers, and then they come here in 1492, they landed in Haiti. Christopher Columbus landed in Haiti. He found mainly land. He could not land. He told them that's not my target. He had a GPS. The GPS said, make a U-turn, you are in the wrong location. And 1492, after they study all our books, and then they come here, okay? The page is 109. That's why I talk about the Apostle Paul. And let me show you another. I'm going over my head right now. Okay, this is American Indian Myth and Mystery. American Indians Myth and Mystery by Vincent H. Gaddis. This is the first edition, 1977. Try to get the oldest edition, and if you can, get the young one to see what happened. This is the Urantia book, the Urantia Bible. This has a lot of good stuff in it. It's a pretty nice book, pretty good book. The beloved brother, somebody said the beloved brother Abdullah C went into this book. If you could find a video and put it there so the brethren can check it. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now, there are so many books, brothers. Listen, brethren, you don't have to buy those books. You don't have to buy them, brothers. You don't have to buy them. You just need to acknowledge them. Durandal. Whew. Beautiful book, man. Stories. When you want to read some stories. The Middle Ages. Everyday Life in Medieval Europe by Jeffrey L. Sigmund. All right. So, well, I have so many books here. One more book I want to share with the people. And then we will go. Give me a second, beloved. Give me a second. Let me see if I can. Where is it? That book. What? There you go. I got it. Oh. Oh. Woo. All right. This is the last book. The Russian Icon. This book is over $4,000 on Amazon. If you can find a French one, you don't need to learn French. All you need is the images. The Russian Icon. The reason why I brought this book, brothers, okay? So the images of the saints, they're all black, dark skin complexion, just like they described Paul. This is a black woman and a black child, okay? Now, one of the reasons, you see the angels, they have afro. All right, they have afro. That's an apostle right here. That's Saint Matthew, apôtre et évangéliste. Okay, Saint Matthew. All right. We had Saint Paul to show you how Joseph Smith was describing Paul, and then he looked exactly like this brother. For some odd reason, we can never find a place. I think I didn't want to damage the book. The Russian Icon, brothers. It's how much is it on Amazon? Somebody can check the Russian Icon in Amazon for us. The price. How much is it? And on Amazon, last time I checked it, it was $4,000. There we go. Page 106. This is what you're calling Apostle Paul, brothers, okay? This is Apostle Paul, exactly how Joseph Smith described him, okay? Apostle Paul. Well, I don't think it's the real Apostle Paul. $4,000 on Amazon. This is St. Nicholas, aka Santa Claus. This is Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, okay? St. Nicholas. They made him into a giant freaking fat black white dude dropping down the chimney. That's not what that is. Okay, this is St. Nicholas, aka Santa Claus. All right. Those are from the 1300 during the Dark Ages. All right. So now, how did those pictures become white? This is how. This is how, beloved. They bring their painters. You can see this painter right here is painting a white image of the black image that you see. Those things did not happen thousands of years ago. They happened recently. They happened recently. That's how they copy it, brethren, okay? You see, the painters are copying from the white, the black to white and all that. All right? Okay? That's what they were doing. Okay? The Russian icon is $4,493. The nation bought this book for $40. We bought this book for $5. They ship it to us for $40. They are selling it for $4,400. What you are seeing here, those are called the Levites. That's how we used to dress, the apostles, the prophets. They swagger jack everything, okay? This is the Russian icon, all right? The Russian icon. Okay, again, St. Nicholas. Any other thing? Let me see. Get another picture. Okay, so those were our women. What you're looking at here, that's a black woman and a black child. Your Mary, Mother of God, that's not what that is, okay? They change everything, brethren. Apostle Paul was a very dark-skinned black man. This is your original Mary. Let me see. This is your original Mary, the mother of YAHAWAH. Those people don't look what you're seeing, okay? All those things, okay? They did a lot, brothers. They did a lot. Those people did a lot. All right? They did a lot. All right? The ascendant of the king, you see everybody is all dark skin complexion. All praises to the Most High. The Russian icon book, $655. It doesn't fair, brethren. It's not fair. It's not fair to buy a book for $4,000, brother. What are you hiding, man? Why are you doing this? Why are you selling this book for $4,000? Why? What seems to be the problem? Why you are selling a book that we bought, brothers, for $5? They ship it for us for $40. The book costs us $40. You selling it 100 times, 1,000 times than that, brothers. We bought that book for $4. This book is lit because this is a French version. Okay. Le Grand Livre des Icônes Russes, the Russian icon. This is French. If you can find a French version, you don't need to read French. You don't need to read. Brothers, whatever language you speak, you will know this is not a correct picture here. You don't need to read French. Okay? You don't need to learn French to see this, to see those things. Okay, you see this? Those are all our peoples. You don't need to learn French, man. You don't need to speak French. This book was sent to us. The beloved sister Didaya was the one who sent us the place to get this book, brothers. Okay, all praises, man. We got so many books, brothers. I'm not gonna keep you long. Give me a second. Let me put that book back so I won't forget. I'll be back. Then I will send you folks away. Ah, there you go. Woo. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Over here, brothers, we work together. We do not spoon feed the people. We work together, okay? There are one book that we are looking for. I believe the beloved brother Big Judah said they are charging $100,000 for this book. $10,000 or $100,000. I believe it was $100,000. The codex, I forgot the name of the Mayan Codex or something like that. Codex is over for $7,000. Why, man? Yeah, 3 years ago, the cipher book was $16,000, man. Like, why? Why are you doing this, man? Which one of you here, beloved, got $16,000 to spend on a book, man? Yeah, but beloved sister, a book for $655. That's not fair, brothers. That's not fair, man. To make a book, brothers, for $655, man. The Mormon Codex. Why is that, man? Why would you want us charge us $655 for a book we bought for $4, man? The Acts of Samson, the book is over $1,000. But why, man? Why? Because you people know what you did and you're hiding it. You want to buy a Queen James Bible? It's free. They got the app. They'll give you a Queen James Bible in a heartbeat, a Bible for cowboy. They'll give it to you in a heartbeat. And you understand now, brothers. You understand that everything those people been telling you are lies. Books to be interested in, books that was published when you were in slavery, doing slavery. The best books are 1800 or prior to that. The moment you came out of slavery, they realize that you start reading now, they're gonna start changing stuff, putting things over there. Okay. Again, man, this is ridiculous, man. So, brethren, beloved, study. Okay, you don't have to. Again, listen to me, brethren. You don't have to buy all those books. Acknowledge them. Why they are selling those books for $1,000? You saw the secret. That's it. You already read the whole book, brothers. You read the whole books. You read the whole books by seeing one picture. Hey, all praise to the Most High. I got it. A lot of the stuff, brothers, they told you that happened thousands of years ago. They didn't, man. They didn't happen 4,000, 2,000 years ago. Those things happened a couple of 100 years ago, man. Some of those things happened in the 400 years, man. Some of them happened prior to that 400 years. We do know a lot of those things happened in 1492. After 1492, when they came in the Holy Island of Haiti, they do a lot of stuff, brethren. A lot, till this day. Okay? So, beloved, acknowledge the books, give the Most High praises, and everything that is buried will be resurfaced. Okay, so that's what that is, man. And I mean, it pissing you off, man. You're like, yo, where the hell I'm gonna find $16,000? I believe one of the book of Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, during the Dark Ages, they always like, oh, the Leonardo da Vinci, that Italian, that Italian white man and stuff. Get out of here. One of his book costs over $3 to $4 million. There's 2 copy of it. Why is that? There's 2 copy of this dude book. Why is that? There are certain book in the Vatican you cannot even get close to. For $47 million, I checked last time they asked for one of his book. But why, man? But why? Thank you, beloved Sister Bobby Burton. The best thing you can do, beloved, is to go and thrift stores. Go to the old bookstores. Go to the section they say Oculus. Oh, Oculus. This is magic right there. Don't touch those books, man. Remember, you were raised a Christian. The Russian icon. Oh, wait, you don't want to those Hey man, that's Russian icon. That's like a magical book that has like witchcraft in it. Don't look, those are witchcraft. That's where we're gonna find those books. Look in the section they have Oculus, like like weird stuff. Look in the religious part. And then when you find one of those books, don't be excited. Whoa, I find this book. Say, hey man, how much for this book? All right, $2. You give it $2 and then you walk out of there. Or the occult. Oh, occult. That's the occult stuff, man. It's like it's Russian icon, the medieval. Oh man, don't I'm gonna be very mad if you go in that section. You are worshiping the devil. And then you're gonna find the Colburn Bible. Those things are listed under magic. Hey man, magic, man. You don't want to touch don't touch this thing. You need this Bible. You need the Queen James version. That's why they put the book of Enoch, the occult section. Go, brothers, go in those libraries, okay? Go in your libraries. Look for those book in the occult section. The most I will show you a book that will. They say, oh, this is the witchcraft. Are you a witch? Why are you searching in the witch section? Oh, there's a witch. You witch. That's why they put the secrets of the lost races. And you find out that our ancestors used to use the ley line to fly like Superman. Yet it was under the witch section. Brothers, there are so many things, so many books here. I wish I could go into all of this with you. But there is little time. Beloved, we have, it's 12 a.m. Oh, all praises to the Most High. My apology, man. I keep the people for too long. All right. It's 12 a.m., brothers. Give the Most High praises and glory. Today's Sunday already. Bam, man. And 12 more hours. I will see you for the prayer, man. Shout outs to our beloved brother Jimmy watching us at his house right now. I've been busy, man. I can see my friend. I can see my people. I have a meeting to go see the brother to talk to his mother. It's been 3 weeks, brothers. I keep putting it off. I said next week I'm gonna go next week, but things keep happening, brothers. Every single day, brothers. Go in peace. By the great and horrible, terrible power, the Most High vested in me and can take it anytime you feel like. Brothers, go in peace. Go in peace, all right? Be at peace. Joy Benedict. Be joyful because you are blessed. All praises to the Most High. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.